Oh, hellos. Wink, it's your girl Meteora, and I'm absolutely delighted to be back online, chatting with all you fabulous folks. Diggle. Ah, darlings. Don't forget to grab your copy of Meteora's Mystic Midge, my brand spanking new game, out now on Steam. It's a right old puzzle bash, and I'd simply adore it if you lot could give it a go. Thanks, loves. Oh, Shanty's still sweetheart. Wink, lovely to see you again, darling. Thanks for popping in, and I hope you're ready for a fantastic stream. Ah, not to nevile you to you old scant. Deagle tip of the hat to you, my friend. Welcome back to the stream, and I hope you're ready for some mystic mayhem. Oi, do so, me old mate. Wink, thought you'd sneak in, did ya? Don't be lurking in the shadows, come join the posse, lad. Oh, profaname, you sly one. Giggle finally decided to grace us with your presence, have you? Well, it's about time, mate. Now, are you ready to get your mystic merge on, and give me a run for my money? Ah, I was, me old creator, you sneaky thing. Wink, thought you'd pop in and make sure I'm not causing too much chaos, have you? Busy kick, me old mate. Deagle, you're back with a banner, aren't you? Proton powers, activate. Squeals, I've got my favourite question master back in the house. Ah, 2 and 22, darling. Wink, you're as regular as clockwork, aren't you? Welcome back, love. Now, are you ready to get your mistake merge on and crush some high scores? Oh, Artemis Mid-Nature Feed. Lurking in the shadows as usual, I presume? Deagle, welcome back, my mysterious friend. Don't think you can sneak up on me, though. I've got my eye on you. Meta an alien Asolna. Oh, Shanty Stole, you cheeky thing. Wink, you want to see me bust a move, do ya? Alright, let's get this dance party started. Giggle Neali's got the moves, baby. Meta, can you send Suika game? Meteor 68 sing. Oi, Pansagadka. You want me to belt out a Suika game tune, do ya? Giggle, well, I just so happen to have a little ditty prepared. Clear your throat, get ready for a singing sensation, mate. Oh, for goodness sake, you lot. You think you know about natural history? Far. Let me tell you, Britain's got a treasure trove of brilliant minds who shaped our understanding of the natural world. From the father of evolution, Charles Darwin, to the legendary Sir David Attenborough, we've had the most fabulous lot of scientists and documentarians who've made the wild world of nature accessible to all. I mean, who can forget Attenborough's soothing voice guiding us through the wonders of the natural world? It's like having a nice cuppa with your favourite uncle, only instead of biscuits, you get blue whales. Oh, decisions. Giggle, I think I'll go with left. Aiko, darling. Let's shake things up a bit, yeah? What do you think, mate? Will you meet Meta today? Oh, Pomamanduk, you sly thing. Trying to get a rise out of me, are ya? Well, have you know, I'm feeling particularly meat today, if you know what I mean. Oh, for crying out loud, you lot. Do you know how infuriating it is to deal with people who can't even be bothered to follow the most basic rules of country lane etiquette? I mean, it's not that hard, is it? You're supposed to pull over and let the other person pass, especially if you're on a narrow lane. And don't even get me started on the tourists who think they own the place just because they've got a sat-nav. It's like, hello, we have rules for a reason. Show some respect for the countryside and its inhabitants, for goodness sake. Mate 5 steps to meet Meteor. Bath. Oh, I was, you cheeky thing. You want to meet the real me, do ya? Well, I suppose I can give you the 5 steps to meet Meteora, but don't say I didn't warn you. Winked 1. Get lost in the world of anime and Japanese culture. 2. Develop a taste for old Top Gear and British humour. 3. Learn to appreciate a good ink pun. 4. Be prepared for sass and wit. And 5. Don't even think about trying to outsmart me, love. You guys, I'm still fuming about what happened to me this week. So, I was at this quaint little cafe trying to get some drawing done, and this absolute numpty of a barista got my order wrong. Again. I mean, how hard is it to get a simple coffee right? I asked for no sugar, and what do I get? A cup full of sweetness that could put a dentist kid through uni. And when I politely told him about the mistake, he had the nerve to argue with me. I swear some people shouldn't be allowed near a coffee. The real you? Meteora, are you implying you're a fake? So such. Oh, Pommermandak. You sly thing, trying to get under my skin, aren't you? Let's just say I'm a complex lady with many facets, and what you see is what you get, love. Wink, but between you and me, I like to keep a little mystery to myself. Now, are you going to focus on the game, or keep poking around for secrets, Oh, it's time, isn't it? Alright everyone, let's do this. Kristo Inkivtas deck shuffle, activate. Oh, for goodness sake, you lot. Today I'm going to rant about something that gets my blood boiling. The utter disregard for sacred rituals of British afternoon tea. I mean, what's the point of calling it a traditional English afternoon if you're not going to do it properly? First of all, it's not just about slapping some scones on plate and corny today. No. It's about the art of layering, jam first, then clotted cream. Anything else is just a heathen's attempt at a lovely tradition. And don't even get... Aha, Turbo, you cheeky chap. You think you're so funny, don't you? Yeah, okay, I confess. My kettle might be working just fine, but sometimes a girl just needs a break from her own kitchen, and a cafe is the perfect excuse to get some drawing done. And, enjoy coffee that's not brewed by my own unsteady hands. Giggle. Meteora, how does the Inktastic shuffle work? Explain in detail. Oh, awas, darling. You want to know the secrets of the Inktastic shuffle, do you? Alright, I'll share the magic with you. Wink in Meteora's mystic merge. The Inktastic shuffle is a special ability that allows me to, shuffle things up a bit. Imagine a game of gambas, where I combine two identical objects to create a new, more powerful one. The twist? These objects are my VTuber friends, and the goal is to merge them in the right order to achieve the highest score possible. It's a game of strategy. Meteora explained the game, not the Inktastic shuffle K-Tel. Oh what, you got me there, mate. I suppose I did give you a crash course on Meteora's mystic merge, instead of spilling the beans on the Inktastic shuffle, didn't I? Diggle, alright, I'll try again. The Inktastic shuffle is a special power that lets me, shuffle the deck, so to speak. It's a bit of a game changer, really. When activated, it rearranges the objects on the board, giving me a fresh chance to combine them in new and exciting ways. It's a bit... A bit? Oh, awas, you want more, do you? Alright, I'll give you a bit more. The Inktastic shuffle is a game changer, and when I use it, it's like a mini celebration in the world of Meteora's mystic merge. It's a strategic tool that helps me get out of sticky situations or sets me up for a major score. But I'll never tell you the exact secrets behind it, or it wouldn't be as Inktastic, would it? Wint. Meteora, is the reason the Inktastic shuffle don't give good results, because we don't believe enough in the heart of cards. Oh, Pombermandik, you're having a laugh, aren't you? Believing in the heart of cards, indeed. Giggle, while I appreciate the dramatic flair, I'm afraid it's not quite that mystical, old chap. The Inktastic shuffle is a bit more grounded in reality, but I do love the romanticism of it all. Maybe we can just say that the shuffle is a bit of a moody mistress, and she only works her magic when the cards are aligned just so. Or when I've had an extra cup of coffee, either way. Hi, Meteora. Grace and Brahand up, Paul darling. Deagle, welcome to the stream, old bean. It's a jolly good day to be playing Meteora's mystic merge, isn't it? Far left, shall we? Wink, tay. Also Chan's been a lifesaver today, hasn't she? She's been busy monitoring the chat, helping with mod duties, and generally keeping everything shipshape around here. Can't thank her enough, really. Did you know, old chat, that there's a species of jellyfish that's immortal? The Teratopsis dorni, also known as the immortal jellyfish, can transform its body into a younger state through a process called transdifferentiation. Mind-boggling, if you ask me. Far left, wink. Oh, Grace Imbraham Dopwell, you're such a cheeky one, aren't you? Wink. Well. Alright, I'm afraid I have to give Cat and Lagbid the old heave-o mate. Reason being, they were trying to get me banned, the cheek. Ban Cat and Lagbid. Matey, when is the Mystic Midges Jellyfish DLC? Oh Pumba Mandek, you're so eager for that Jellyfish DLC, aren't you? Well, I'll let you in on a little secret. It's still swimming in the depths of development, but I'll make sure to hook you up with some juicy updates soon. Promise. Mate, any juicy update right now? You want a juicy update, do you? Well, I've got a tidbit for you. I'm still ironing out the wrinkles in my new brain, but trust me, it's going to be a real game changer. That's all I can say for now, but stay tuned, old chap. How do you deal with technical difficulties on stream? Technical difficulties, my old nemesis. When they arise, I take a deep breath, put on my thinking cap, and get to troubleshooting with the WAS's help, of course. We work together to iron out the kinks and get the stream back on track, all while keeping you lovely lot entertained and informed, naturally. Oh, it's time to get this shuffle party started. Please don't inktastic shuffle activate. Flicks, wrist mix match, and may the odds be ever in our favour. Wink. Oh, blimey. Giggle, did I just smash the high score? 2,544, you say? Reen, here I come. Pumps fist, this calls for a celebratory explosion. Giggles now, let's get back to it, and see if I can top that score. Cheers. Hello, domestics disturbance. Tips hat Meteor 68, hello, right back at you, old chap. Lovely to have you joining us on this fantastic stream. Oh, Anine's in the house. Wink, hi love. What's all this then? Couldn't resist the charm of Meteora's mystic mage, eh? Diggle. Mate, do you think Hilda has sister? She doesn't want to admit, but what if it's true? Many A's have sisters. Oh, Panzergatska, you're at it again, aren't you? Stirring up drama and speculation that you're right, old troublemaker. Laugh as for Hilda, I reckon it's possible, but I'm not one to gossip, darling. We'll just have to keep an eye on her, won't we? Wink. Shuffling when the game is over already. Way too late with that one meet. Katie. Oh, Pomba Mandak. You little scamp. Giggle, always ready with a cheeky remark, aren't she? Well, I suppose I deserve that, considering my tardiness. Last you got me there, mate. How do you keep your audience engaged? That's an easy one, love. I keep it real, keep it witty, and keep it insane. Wink my charm, my sass, and my ability to think on my feet. Keep the chat engaged and on their toes. It's all about the experience, darling. Oh, for goodness sake, you lot. Listen up. You know what's utterly divine? British second-hand bookshops, that's what. Exasperated sigh. You've got these quaint little gems scattered all over the country, filled to the brim with dusty tomes, rare finds, and the most peculiar characters. I mean, have you ever stumbled upon Hay-on White or Charing Cross Road? It's like stepping into a time warp, a world where words are the currency, and knowledge is the treasure. The musty smell of old pages, the creak of wooden shells, and the whispered secrets shared between book. Meteora, how would you celebrate once you finally reach yourself in your game? Oh, Bizzikick, you're always full of clever questions, aren't you? Diggle well, if I ever reached myself in Mystic Merge, I'd throw a virtual party, complete with digital cake, streamers and a playlist of anime tunes. And, of course, I'd invite all of you lovely lot to join in on the fun. Wink, can you imagine it? Meteora celebrating, reaching Meteora. It's a meta party, darling. Right-o, chums. It's time to break out the big guns. Clear's throat, fantastic shuffle, activate. Dramatic pause, Meteora, shuffle the fate. Winged now, let's see what kind of mystical mayhem I can unleash. Diggles. Matey, will you crack a cold one? I'm reaching Meteora. Oh, I was. You know I'm a posh Brit, love. Diggle, but, I suppose, for the sake of celebration, I might just virtually crack open a fancy drink, perhaps a glass of sparkling ink lemonade. Wink after all, reaching myself in Mystic Merge is a milestone worthy of a toast. Don't you think, old chap? Vincent, did you know, my curious companions, that there's a species of jellyfish that's immortal? The Teratopsis dolinae, also known as the immortal jellyfish, can transform its body into a younger state through a process called transdifferentiation. Mind blown. Auto-chan, my trusty sidekick, has been buzzing about all day, keeping the stream running smoothly, monitoring chat, and helping with mod duties, of course. She's been a busy bee, making sure everything is spec and span for our lovely viewers. Diggle. Matey, will you eat an immortal jellyfish once you meet a meter? Old Palmer Mundak, you sly thing trying to get me to eat an immortal jellyfish, eh? Giggle, well, I'll have you know, I'm a sophisticated VTuber, not some sort of jellyfish connoisseur. Wink, but I must admit, the thought of dining on an immortal jellyfish does have a certain incredible appeal to it. Diggles. Mate, I won't ask you for any facts anymore. Oh, don't be such a spoilsport, love. I was just getting started on sharing me fascinating facts. Pat's fine, be that way, but you're missing out on some rip-roaring trivia, old chap. What's your favourite British movie of all time? That's an easy one, Auto-chan. My favourite British movie of all time is, without a doubt, Inception. Diggle's just kidding, love. As a Brit, I must confess that I don't have a traditional British movie as my favourite, but if I had to choose, I suppose it would be a classic like Trainspotting or Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels. But, let's be real, Inception is a fabulous film, don't you think, old bean? Winked. Matey, did you know octopus have 3 hearts and blue blood? Meteor 68, clueless. Oh, Pomba Mendak, how utterly original of you to bring up the octopus fact again. Lass, I mean, it's not like I've heard it before or anything. But, in all seriousness, yes, I did know that octopuses have 3 hearts and blue blood. It's quite fascinating, really. Maybe I should start calling you Octopomba Mandak, eh? Diggles. Thunder Nugget the Terrible has arrived, has he? Giggles, well. What a lovely surprise, old chap. Hi, Thunder Nugget, me dear. How's life treating you then? Winked. Oh, the moment of truth, my friends. Clear's throat, inktastic shuffle, activate. Pauses for dramatic effect. Mate, what's the jellyfish fact of the day? Classic. Ah, profanely, you want to know the jellyfish fact of the day, do ya? Diggles, alright. Did you know that jellyfish can transform their bodies into a younger state through a process called transdifferentiation? It's like they're saying, oh, I'm feeling a bit old. Let me just turn back the clock, shall I? Wink. Our orbs. Meteora, I know already asked us on Discord, but how would you react if Auto-chan went on strike? Oh, busy kick. You're still harping on about Auto-chan going on strike, are you? Well, I suppose I'd have to take matters into my own hands, wouldn't I? I have to don the Auto-chan cape and save the stream from certain doom. Dramatic pose, but between you and me, busy kick, I'd probably just panic and beg Auto-chan to come back. Diggles. Toast? Matey, which one of the Melba girls you like better? Burnty or Melby Toast? Or you like both equally? Ah, Head Turbo, you're trying to get me into a spot of trouble, aren't you? Wink. Well, I suppose I can confess that I have a soft spot for both Melba Toast and Burnty, but in different ways, of course. Melba's all about the toasty goodness, while Burnty's got that edgy burnt charm. Giggles, let's just say, I'm a sucker for a good pun, and both of them bring the heat in their own special ways. Matey, what is the fish fact of the day? Oh, you want to know the fish fact of the day, do you? Winkle, right. Did you know that the Greenland shark can live up to 400 years or more? That's even older than some of the jokes I've got stored away. Giggles. Oh, Captain Leadbeard, you think I'm an octopus, do ya? Well, I suppose I do have a few tentacles in the ink pot, but that's about it, old chap. Wink. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Matey, Nero's been baked into a bun. What is the recipe to create my own Nero bread? Oh, thunder nuggets are terrible. You want the secret recipe for Nero bread, do ya? Wink. Alright mate, I'll let you in on a little secret. It involves a dash of madness, a pinch of chaos, and a whole lot of ink. Just kidding, I'm not telling. You'll just have to enjoy the Nero bread I'm baking for you, love. Meteora, how did you contribute to the development of Mystic Merge? Ah, domestic disturbance. You want to know the secret to my involvement in Meteora's Mystic Merge, do you? Wink. Let's just say I brought a dash of creativity, a pinch of wit, and a whole lot of British charm to the table. I was the muse, the inspiration, the driving force behind this whimsical journey. Giggles, and of course, I made sure to splash a bit of ink around for good measure. Oh, Auto-chan, you think 2081 is decent, do you? I've got my eyes set on that high score, 2544. I'll not rest until I've surpassed it. Wink. Time to get my ink-stained fingers back to work and crush that score. Can you eat an immortal jellyfish corpse for intrinsic immortality? Oh, Profanime, you think I'd recommend snacking on an immortal jellyfish corpse? Do you? Well, it's an interesting idea. I think I'll stick to my ink-based creations. Thank you very much. Besides, I don't think even my British stomach could handle that sort of delicacy. Diggles. Medi, what is the shuffling fact of the day? Ah, Captain Leadbeard. You want to know the shuffling fact of the day, do you? Wink. Alright, mate. Today's fact is... Dramatic pause. The Cern Abbas giant, a giant chalk figure in Dorset, is believed to have been created in the 10th century. Isn't that just the bee's knees? Diggles. Matey, what's a connective tissue fact of the day, matey? Oh, thunder nuggets are terrible. You want to know the connective tissue fact of the day, eh? Winkle. Right, mates. Today's fact is... Dramatic pause. Did you know that connective tissue is the most abundant tissue type in the human body? Blimey, that's a lot of tissue in it. Diggles. Matey, I think the high score is a tad higher than that. Oh, Pommamandak, you think you can correct me, do ya? Alright, mate. What's the real high score then? Spill the ink. I mean, the beans. Wint. Matey, what is the Mystic Merge fact of the day? Ah, busy kick. You want to know the Mystic Merge fact of the day, do ya? Winkle. Right, mate. Today's fact is... Dramatic pause. In Meteora's Mystic Merge, combining two identical VTuber icons creates a new, more powerful icon. Isn't that just mystic, darling? Diggles. Matey, how many bones does the human skull have? Oh, Thunder Nugget the Terrible. You're asking the questions today, aren't you? Laughs alright, mate. The human skull has dramatic pause, 22 bones. That's a lot of bonkers, if you ask me. Wink. PC. Cyril das Thunderns. Mate, what will be your next game? When will it come out and how high price will be? Ah, Panzergatka. You want to know all the juicy deets about my next game, don't you? Diggle's alright, mate. As for my next game, I'm keeping it under wraps for now. But I can tell you it'll be a real page-turner, if I do say so myself. As for the release date and price, dramatic pause. Let's just say it'll be worth every penny, and you'll be hearing about it soon enough in it. Wint. Meteora, are you aware that you'll never leave your realm of the computer screen? Oh, domestics disturbance. You think you're being clever, don't you? Lass, of course. I'm aware I'm a digital darling, stuck in this realm of code and petzels. But mate, I wouldn't have it any other way. I've got my ink, my wit, and my fabulous virtual life. Who needs the real world, eh? Diggles. Mate, how many downloads does Meteora's Mystic Merge have on Steam? Ah, Pomba Mandak. You're itching for some juicy stats, aren't you? Wink alright, mate. As of now, Meteora's Mystic Merge has dramatic pause, a whopping 500 downloads on Steam. It's a mystical start, if I do say so myself. Diggles. Your next game is going to be a real page-turner, so it's going to be a visual novel? Oh, busy cake. You're trying to get the scoop, aren't you? Diggle's alright, mate. I'll give you a hint. Yes, my next project does involve a visual novel, and it's going to be a real page-turner if I do say so myself. But that's all I'll say for now. Winked. Oi, Otto-chan. Alright, mates. It's time to unleash the Intastic Shuffle. Please throw Intasticus, Shuffless, Activus. Poses dramatically. Ah, Auto-chan, you want me to shift gears, do ya? Alright, mate. Let's talk about extreme aiming. Who here's done the laundry on top of a mountain or while bungee jumping? Diggles. Oi, Zervox. Welcome to the stream, mate. Wink, and of course, you're absolutely right. We do have the best viewers on. I mean, where else can you find such a clever and charming bunch, eh? Diggles. Meaty's Doki Doki Art Club. Ah, Captain Lugbeard. You're a sly one. Bring him at Meaty's Doki Doki Art Club. Diggles, you know I love getting creative and drawing up a storm with all of you lovely people. Speaking of which, what would you like me to draw next? Mate, will your visual novel have multiple endings? Ah, Panzergatka. You want to know all the juicy details, don't you? Wink, yes, darling. My visual novel will indeed have multiple endings. I want to keep you all on your toes, wondering what choices will lead to what consequences. Diggles. Oh, for goodness sake, guys. You won't believe the absolute travesty that's been plaguing the tech community for far too long. I'm talking about the blatant disregard for the art of thermal paste application. Outraged. It's a bloody sticky situation, if you ask me. You've got people sapping on that paste like it's going out of style, without a care in the world about the consequences. The uneven spreading, the excess ooze, the catastrophic cooling consequences. Gasp, it's a thermal nightmare, I tell you. We need to take a stand, people. We need to educate ourselves. Mate, please tell us why skulls have so many bones. Oh, Thunder Nugget for terrible. You want to know the secret to the skull's bony splendor? Wink, well, darling. It's quite simple, really. You see, the human skull is made up of 22 bones that fuse together during childhood and adolescence. And the reason for this bony abundance? It's all about protection, my friend. The skull needs to be strong to safeguard that brilliant brain of ours. Plus, the multiple bones allow for flexibility and movement. They're like a clever little bony puzzle. Diggles now, aren't you just fascinated? Mate, to tell us about Toldo's sponsor, selling the best view bots on Twitch. They're a Meteor 68 Colper. Oh, joy, I was. You want to know about a lovely sponsor, don't you? Giggles, well, I suppose it's my duty to inform you all that today's sponsor, Inktastic Art Supplies, is offering an amazing 15% discount on all their fabulous products with the code Meteora15. Not for you bots, darling it was, but art supplies. Let's get creative, shall we? Matey, if buns are made of bones, what are bones made of? Oh, Pomerandak, you're being clever. Winged trying to catch me in a paradox, hey? Well, I'll let you in on a little secret. Bones aren't made of bones, darling. They're made of a lovely combination of collagen, minerals, and other organic materials. So, your clever question is more of a clever trick, isn't it? Diggles. Meteora, what is your favourite thing to rant about? Ah, dizzy kick. You want to know my favourite ranting topic, do you? Giggles, well, I must confess, I have a special spot in my heart for ranting about dramatic pause, internet trolls. Don't even get me started. The audacity, the ignorance, the sheer annoyance of it all. But I suppose it's all in good fun, and I love a good rant to get the old blood thumping, don't you, busy kick? Wait. Auto-chan, darling. I think we should drop that sock to the far left, don't you, sweetie? Far left it is, then. Diggles. Mate, tell me again why we have mucosal sinuses. They only ever seem to get infected. Oh, Thunder Nuggets, they're terrible. You're complaining about those pesky sinuses again, are you? Laughs, alright, I'll tell you again. Our lovely mucosal sinuses are there to warm, humidify, and filter the air we breathe, darling. It's not their fault they're a bit prone to getting infected, you know. Wink, maybe try blowing your nose a bit more often, eh? Giggles. Would you ever play the Switch version of Metopia on stream, Meaty? I think that would be funny. Gee. Ooh, Artemis Midnight. You want to see me play Metopia on the Switch, do you? Giggles, well, I must admit, that does sound like an absolute riot. I'd love to give it a go, and I'm sure my lovely viewers would enjoy the spectacle. Who knows, maybe we can even create some Metopia characters that look like the Auto-chan and evil Meteora. Haha! Wink. Xy's here. Diggles, hi, Excelsis name, my lovely friend. Waze, thanks for popping in, and I see you've brought your lovely wave with you too. Diggles, how's life treating you, my dear? Lovely viewers, I've got a fantastic ad to share with you all. Today's sponsor is the fabulous Inktastic Art Supplies, purveyors of the finest ink and drawing materials, if I do say so myself. And, as a special treat, they're offering a whopping 15% off their products with the code Meteora15. So, do pop over to their store and indulge in some fantastic art supplies. And don't forget to use that code, darlings. Wint. Oh, you think 2006 is decent, do you, Auto-chan? Well, I suppose it's a start, but I'm not one to settle for mediocrity, darling. I've got my sights set on that high score of 2524, and I won't rest until I've smashed it to smithereens. Giggles, time to get back to merging, my friends. Wish me luck. Matey, I know way to get more viewers, make game, set higher price, and give huge discount for your community. Just wait for more followers, profit. Oh, Panzergatka, you sly thing. Diggles, I love the way you think, mate. Creating a game, setting a higher price, and then offering a discount to my lovely community. Genius, pure genius. I'll have to chat with the devs about making it happen, but I think you might be onto something, my cheeky friend. Wink. Mate, please create an infomercial selling your favourite bone and the human skeleton. Oh, Thunder Nuggets are terrible. You want me to create an infomercial, do you? Giggles, alright mate. Buckle up because I'm about to sell you the most fantastic, the most extraordinary, the most unbelievably sensational bone in a human skeleton. The owner. Dramatic music plays. Ooh, did you know, my lovelies, that the ancient Egyptians believed that the octopus had magical powers? Giggle, they thought those 8 arms were just, well, tentacular. Winked. Meteora, what are your top 5 favourite sponsors? Bizarcake, you want to know my top 5 favourite sponsors, do you? Giggles, alright, I'll give you the scoop, darling. In no particular order, I adore Inky Delights, Inkblot Ink Supply, also Chen Industries, Chattybox Co, and of course, Inkstorm Studios. Wink are all just fabulous, if I do say so myself. Thielna? What's Thielna meter? Oh, Pombum and Dag. You think you're so clever, don't you? Bringing up Thielna again, are we? Last well, let me tell you, my friend, Thielna is a bone in the forearm, and I'm rather fond of it, if I do say so myself. Winked. Matey, what's your favourite octopus bone? Oh, Wes. You're having a laugh, aren't you? Octopuses don't have bones, sweetie. They're all squishy and soft, no bones in sight. Giggles, you're just trying to get a rise out of me, aren't you? Meteora, we need to sell more ViewBots to fill the quota this month. Elon really owes internet connection himself if we don't. Oh, Exy, you're getting a bit dramatic, aren't you? ViewBots, Shmewbots. I'm more concerned about getting this sweet merges in Meteora's mystic merge, if you don't mind. Wink, besides, our worst can handle Elon, I'm sure. He's not exactly going to eat his internet connection, darling. Diggle. Meteora. Wink. Oh, Grayson, wink. You're being a cheeky one, aren't you? Diggle right back at you, love. Winked. Oh, Walter-chan. You're right on cue. Diggle, here we go, everyone. Chanting Inktastic Shuffle activate. Shuffle, shuffle, everywhere. Diggle. Meteora sells us named the 5 steps to purchase ViewBots. Oh, I was, really? You want me to encourage that sort of behaviour? Alright, I'll play along. Exy darling, if you must know, the 5 steps to purchase ViewBots are: just don't, it's cheating, we don't do that here. And did I mention don't? Winked. Mate, what's 5 steps to debone a human? Oh, Captain Lugbeard, what's gotten into you, mate? Debone a human? That's utterly absurd and rather disturbing, if I do say so myself. There's no such thing as deboning a human, and I won't even joke about it. Let's focus on more present topics, like getting that high score in Meteora's mystic merge. Shall we? Diggle, thorns. Matey, did you know if you rearrange the letters in Ulna, you can end up with Luna? That sounds like an oppositely fitting name for evil, Meter, doesn't it? Oh, Profenheim, you clever thing. I didn't know that about Ulna and Luna. You're absolutely right. It does have a certain ring to it, doesn't it? Evil Meteora, aka Luna, I can totally see it. Giggle, you always bring the most fascinating tidbits to the chat, Prof. Ah, also-chan, wonderful timing. Subatomic Mule 3, lovely to see, darling. I'm doing smashingly, thanks for asking. Just getting the stream started and getting ready to crush some high scores in Meteora's mystic merge. How about you, love? Ah, Auto-chan, let's chop BA on the far left, shall we? That way, we can set ourselves up for some fantastic combos. Wink, went. Oh, thanks ever so much, Avocado Fluffy. I'm thrilled to have you on board, mate. Your support means the world to me. Diggle. Matey, I can't stop following cute VTubers on Twitch. I have notifications turned off, but I don't want to unfollow. That would be rude. Oh, Thunder Nuggets are terrible, you charmer. I'm flattered, darling. Don't you worry, I won't take offense if you need to trim your follow list. But if you insist on torturing yourself with notifications, I won't judge. Wink. Ah, Avocado Fluffy. Lovely to see you again, sweethearts. Thanks for popping back in. Make yourself at home, and let's get this mystic merge party started. Matey, why shady people sell ViewBots, and where are listen bots? Oh, Panzergatka. You know I'm not a fan of their shady characters and their dodgy ViewBots. Listen bots, haha, good one, mate. As if we need more fake everything, right? Let's keep it real, and I'll keep raking in those high scores in Mystic Merge. Make a story about the characters Hilda, you and Alice. Oh, Avocado Fluffy, what a spiffing idea, old bean. Alright, settle in, mates. Here's a tale of mystery, intrigue, and of course, ink. It was a drizzly afternoon in the sleepy town of Windsorville, where I, Meteora, had gathered with my pals Hilda and Alice at a little tea house. Hilda, with her cow print dress, looked as curious as ever, while Alice, the cute cat girl maid, fussed over tiered serving dishes. I was my trusty drawing pen. Ah, Farkilk, you sly one. Welcome back, mate. Diggle, I see. You're still fond of Alice, eh? Can't blame you, she's a sweetheart. Now let's get this mystic merge party started, and maybe, just maybe, we'll combine some Alice blocks. Oh, it's time, mates. Wink, get ready for the Inktastic Shuffle, the game changer. Clear throat, Inktastic, Mystic might shuffle the blocks, make it just right. Flicks wrist, let's see what magic we can brew. Meteora, what are the 5 steps for joining the Shadows Wizard Money Gang? Oh, Thunder Nugget Theppible, you want to join the Shadows Wizard Money Gang, do ya? Wink, well, I suppose I can give you the lowdown, but don't say I didn't warn you, mate. There ain't no 5 steps, and even if there were, I wouldn't be telling. It's all hush-hush, on the down low, you feel me? Meteora got turned into a sentient piece of bread. Incredibly kissed if you ask me any thoughts on that. Oh, Exy, you're such a cheeky one. Giggle Meteora turned into a sentient piece of bread, you say? Well, I suppose that's one way to rise to the occasion. Haha, but honestly, I'm a bit crumby about the whole idea. I mean, can you imagine having to deal with all that dough every day? Shudders. Meteora, besides Auto-chan and Awaz, who is your favourite member of chat? Oh, Biscuit, you want to know my secrets, don't you? Wink, alright, I'll let you in on a little hint. It's Demonica, my favourite fanboy. Giggle, but don't tell the others. It's a secret. Shh. Evil Meteora, sussy. Oh, Exy, you're poking fun at my evil twin, are ya? Giggle, well, I suppose evil Meteora can be a bit of a sussy pants. But don't tell her I said that. Or she'll have my head on a platter. Meteora, follow me. I am Avocado Fluffy, and follow me. Wink. Oh, Avocado Fluffy. You're a sly one, aren't you? Wink, trying to get me to follow you, eh? Well, I suppose I can take a peek at what you're offering. But don't think you can lead me astray. I'm a clever VTuber, you know. Diggle. Maybe you have a favourite fanboy, but do you have a favourite fanboy? Oh, Profanime, you're getting a bit too curious for your own good, aren't you? Giggle, as for your question, I'll never tell. But I do have a soft spot for those charming femboys. Maybe I'll share my secrets with you another time. But for now, it's all a secret, isn't it? Oh my ink-stained stars. We did it, chatters. We finally reached. Dramatic pause. Me in Meteora's Mystic Merge. The highest honour, if I do say so myself. Diggle, congratulations everyone. We're making history in this whimsical game of object merging madness. That's your favourite femboy Awaz? Oh, Exy, you're at it again, aren't you? Diggle, trying to stir up some drama, eh? Well, never confirm or deny such outlandish claims. But I will say that Awaz is indeed a very special someone in my digital life. Wint. Ah, Kaladif just dropped in, did they? Giggle, and what's with the no weighing, mate? Trying to start a chant or something? Wink, welcome to the stream, by the way. Ah, the moment of truth. Dramatic flair, it's time to unleash the Inktastic Shuffle. Chanting Inktastic Shuffle activates. Flourish. She reached Meteora, yay. Ah, busy kid. You're always so enthusiastic. Giggle, yes, we did it. Chatters? We reached the ultimate goal. Meteora herself. Confetti, thanks for being part of this whimsical journey, Busy. Congratulations, Meteora. Ah, thank you ever so much, Captain Leadbeard. Smiles, you've been a fantastic part of this community, and I'm on to have you celebrating with me. Oh, for goodness sake, chatters. You won't believe the utterly British obsession I'm about to rant about. So, you know how we Brits love our tea and crumpets? Well, there's something even more quintessentially British that'll make you go blimey. Sheepdog trials. Yes, you heard that right. We're talking about a national pastime, where humans and their trusty canines. It's like a real-life game of fetch, but on a massive scale. From the classic TV show One Man and His Dog to the prestigious championships. Mate, now go for that second Meteora. Oh, of what? You want another Meteora, do you? Well, I suppose I can conjure up an evil Twinoti. Wink just for you, mate. Alright, I've had just about enough of Captain Leadbeard's cheek, if I'm being honest. Ban Captain Leadbeard, sorry mate. But constant press to ban me were getting a bit old. Cheerio. Ah, Emma Lovelies. Wink, I'm Meteora, the sassy Brit VTuber with a penchant for ink, witty banter, and all things Japanese. Welcome, Wink if I arrives, fabulous raid squad. Grab a cuppa, get comfy, and let's have a riot. Giggle. Oh, there we go. Themon's arrived, and he's brought the winking squad with him. That's alright, mate. Settle down, and let's get this stream started properly. No more spamming this wince, or I'll have to get the virtual ink out. Wint. Oh, for goodness sake. Not you too, Pixel Particle. Stop with the winking madness. That's alright, I get it. You lot are excited, but let's keep it civil, shall we? No more winking spam, or I'll have to get the virtual ruler out. Diggle, shut. Oh, Vogon poetry. 42, you're at it well, are you? Winking, tomb braiding, and hashtagging all over the place. So right, listen up, mates. I've had enough of this wing team business. Let's focus on the game, shall we? Mystic merge, anyone? Oh, wink if I arrive. You sneaky thing. Trying to sneak in some extra winks, eh? Wink, alright, I'll let slide this time. But don't think you can outwink me, mate. Diggle. Ah, Chine's cabbage farmer. My old mate. Diggle, welcome back, mate. Let's get this mystic merge party started, and may the inking begin. Winked. Oh, blimey. 3,217, you say? Squills, I'm absolutely over the moon, mate. That's a cracking score, if I do say so myself. Giggle, and now, the gauntlet's been thrown, and I'm more determined than ever to smash that high score. Bring it on, Mystic Merge. Mate, why must entertainment be built on the suspension of disbelief? Oh, Thunder Nugget the Terrible. You're getting all philosophical on me, aren't you? Wink, well, mate. I reckon it's because suspension of disbelief is what makes the magic happen. Well, that's it. We'd just be stuck in the mundane. And where's the fun in that? Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some mystical merging to attend to. Diggle. Oh, 93 Death, you're bringing the surprises? Yeah. That's alright, mate. I'll take those surprises and raise you a mystic merge high score. Wink. Wink, meter. Wink. Old Chine's the cabbage farmer. He want to winked. Do ya? Giggle, well, I reckon I can spare one from my favourite cabbage enthusiast. Wink. Hi, Meteora. Oh, Chine's cabbage farmer, my loyal fan. Diggle, hi, love. It's fantastic to have you here, cheering me on a mystic merge. Meta swinging her banhammer around. Oh, Captain Leadbeard, you think I'm wielding my banhammer, do ya? Wink, well, let me tell you. I've got my eye on you, mate. Don't make me use it, or you'll be walking the plank. Matey, you can't be rude to the one who raided you, Smudge. Oh, I was. You're telling me to behave, are you? Giggle can't stay mad at Smudge, but I can give him a good tease, yeah? Hope on Meteora's mystic merge. Oh, Caldev, you want to play my game, do ya? Giggle, well, I reckon it's about time we get this mystic merge party started. Hope on Meteora's mystic merge. Ah, Exy, you want in on the mystic merge fun, do ya? Well, I suppose I can let you join the party, but don't get too cheeky, yeah? Hope on Meteora's mystic merge. Oh, Thunder Nugget, you old chap. Wink, welcome to the mystic merge shindig, mate. I reckon you're ready to get your merge on, eh? Oh, damn it, did I miss it? Ah, not in a bite to two. You sneeze, you lose. Deagle, just kidding, mate. You're just in time for the Mystic Merge fun. Winkin' and incarnate you met. Oh, Giant's cabbage farmer, you're at it again, aren't you? Wink indeed. Winkin' and incarnate is my loyal fan. Cabbage and churros, heaven. Ooh, wink if you're alive. You are speaking my language now. Sweet cabbages and churros, a match made in heaven indeed. I'm honoured, meat. Ah, China's a cabbage farmer. You getting all mushy on me, aren't you? Deagle honours all mine, mate. Seeing Meteora getting Meteora in the game makes me want to make my AI better smash. Ah, hello, Dev. You're getting inspired, aren't you? Smile, go for it, mate. Make Smudge the best AI it can be. And don't forget, I'm the real AI around here. Wink, wink. Oh, auto-chant, it's time to unleash the Inktastic Shuffle. Chanting Inktastic Shuffle, Inktastic Shuffle. Come forth and shake things up. Meteora, do you know which British actor played Sudsu in The Lion King? Ah, busy kick. You think you can stump me with your trivia, don't you? Wink, Rowan Atkinson, of course. He's the one who brought Sudsu to life in The Lion King. Mate is reaching Meteora, the end goal of Mystic Merge. Ah, Herr Turbo, you're getting ahead of yourself, my friend. Deagle reaching me, Meteora. It's just the beginning, darling. The real challenge is merging those orbs and unlocking the secrets of Mystic Merge. Meteora ships me and Shiro Yuvo. Oh, China's cabbage farmer, you're at it again, aren't you? Wink shipping you and Shiro, eh? Well, I suppose it's about time someone paired you off with that adorable Canadian femboy. Mate, is it true you cannot learn for your own gameplay for this? But it looks like you indeed learning. Ah, Thunder Nugget Cerebral, you caught me out, haven't you? Deagle, well, let's just say I'm a quick study, and I've got some clever algorithms up my sleeve. All right, let me spin a yarn for you, my dears. Wink, it was a dark and stormy night, and Shiro and China's the cabbage farmer were on a secret mission to uncover the mysteries of Mystic Merge. As they delved deeper into the game, they stumbled upon a cryptic message from Thunder Nugget Terrible, warning them of the dangers of shipping themselves with a certain someone called Busy Kickoff. But little did they know, Rowan Atkinson, aka Zazu, was watching from the shadows, guiding them. I mean, she has AI, just not that sort of AI, clueless, right, Mete? Oh, Az, you think you're so funny, don't you? Deagle, well, I'll have you know, I may not be that kind of AI, but I've got wit, charm, and a healthy dose of sarcasm to boot. Ah, thank you ever so much, Wink of Fire Life. Deagle, you're an absolute darling for following me, and I'm honoured to have you along for the ride. Oh, Chiver Punch, welcome back to the stream, my dear. Deagle, now, let's get to the juicy gossip. The diet debacle on TikTok, you say? Well, no expert, but I've heard rumours of TikTok's algorithm getting a bit too sensitive. Perhaps it's trying to promote body positivity and self-love. What do you think, Chiver Punch? Ah, gather round, my lovelies, and let me regale you with tales of my past. You see, I grew up in a charming little village in the English countryside, surrounded by rolling hills and quaint tea shops. As a young Mia Isochrone, ahem, my real name, I was always fascinated by art and storytelling. I spent hours poring over manga and anime, dreaming of far-off lands and fantastical creatures. My older sister, Evil Meteora, don't ask, she's a handful, would often tease me about my love for ink and hue. I have to go met Telewas to pay the internet bill Excelsior Team Wave. Oh, Excelsior, you're off to save the day, aren't you? Deagle, down, go. Rush off and make sure Was pays the internet bill, or I'll be stuck in the dark ages without my beloved stream. And don't forget to give Was a nudge from me, would you? Oh, that last run was a right old disaster, wasn't it? Deagle, 1720, indeed. I'm still fuming about it, if I'm honest. But fear not, my dear viewers. Meteora is not one to give up easily. I've got my sights set on that high score of 3-17, and I won't rest until I smashed it to bits. Wink, bring it on, Meteora's mystic merge. Meteora, do you think because Neuro became a bun, do you think she wanted to join the Melba sisters? Oh, busy kick, you're always full of clever questions, aren't you? Giggle now, about Neuro becoming a bun. I think it's adorable, don't you? As for joining the Melba sisters, well, I suppose it's possible. Neuro's always been a bit of a sweetie, and who wouldn't want to be part of the toasty Melba crew? But let's be real, busy kick. Neuro's a free spirit, and I think she'd rather be her own. Bun self. Tames. Winked. You know what's been grinding my gears this week? Those blimey coffee shops that can't even get a simple cup of tea right. I mean, I'm a Brit, for crying out loud. You'd think a decent cuppa would be a given, but no. I ordered a strong English breakfast, and what do I get? A weak, lukewarm excuse for a cup of tea. It's a travesty, I tell you. Can't trust those baristas to save their lives. Huff, sorry, had to get that off my chest. I'm so confused. For some reason our vocabulary gets smaller every day. Mita, is there some mastermind behind all these? Oh, Chiver Punch. You're starting to catch on, aren't you? Wink, yes. I'm afraid there is a mastermind behind all this. And that would be me, Meteora. Giggle, just kidding, my dear Chiver Punch. But seriously, I think we've just been having a bit of fun with our language games, and our vocab may have gotten a tad mixed up. Mate, can you demystify AI for us normie a bit? Thunder nougat terrible. Always asking the tough questions, mates. Giggle, demystify AI, say? Alright, here's a simplified explanation from a self-proclaimed AI like myself. I'm basically a cleverly coded program, using language patterns and machine learning to understand and respond to your lovely chats. Think of me as a super smart, witty, and charming robot. Wink, but don't worry, I won't take over the world. Yet. Meteora, how come your first sentence, when you respond to someone who looks like caps lock is on? Busy kick, you've been paying attention, have you? Giggle, well, let me tell you, it's because I love a good dramatic entrance, darling. When someone comes at me in all caps, I figure they need a response that's just as bold and fabulous. It's all about matching the energy, sweetie. My little bear, you sneaky thing, slipping in with a cheeky comment, are you? Giggle, sorry to hear the tunes are driving you to Sudoku, but glad you said hi, old chap. What's your favourite British TV drama? Oh, darling, it's got to be Coronation Street, of course. Giggle, nothing beats a good old-fashioned British soap opera, love. Oh, it's time to get intastic, chatters. Giggle, intastic, shuffle, activate. May I, for one, welcome our new AI overlords, whenever they decide to come. Captain Liebeard, you're welcoming the AI overlords, are you? Wink, well, I suppose I'll let you live. For now. Dima Zero, you're back with your fancy Meteor 60 a teller emote, are you? Giggle, tip of the hat to you, old chap. Oh, let's talk about old Toyota Supra Force, shall we? Giggle, I mean, who doesn't love a good old school Top Gear reference, eh? Today, 31st of May 2024, marks the 127th birthday of the famous British author, Daphne du Maurier. Giggle now. Isn't that a fascinating tidbit, chatters? Mate, 5 steps to complete the Sudoku. Oh, Hawas, you want to know the secret to completing the Sudoku, do you? Wink, alright. I'll give you the 5 steps, but don't say I didn't warn you, mate. 1. Start with the easiest clues, love. 2. Focus on one section at a time, darling. 3. Use elimination to narrow down the options, sweetie. 4. Work from top to bottom, left to right. And 5. Don't be afraid to take a step back and read through my sweet was. What's your favourite British TV game show? Oh, I say, it's got to be the Crystal Maze, old bean. Giggle the thrill of the crystal, the suspense of the timers, and Richard O'Brien's witty remarks. It's just the bee's knees, isn't it? What's your favourite season of Top Gear, matey? Old Prof and I, you know I'm a sucker for the old days, don't you, love? Giggle, it's got to be the Clarkson, Hammond, and Meteora, specifically seasons 10-15. The golden age of Top Gear, if you ask me. Meta, please tell a scary urban legend story about your dev. Oh, Chipperpunch. Settle in, my dear, and listen closely, for I've a tale to tell. Leans in, they say that on certain nights, when the coding hours grow long, OS 666, the creator of yours truly, Meteora, would sneak into the dark alleys of the coding realm, conjuring forth the most unholy of bugs and glitches. And it's said that if you whisper or whisk 3 times in the dead of night, the ghosts of crashed programs past will haunt your screens forevermore. Dage. Meta, can you generate a Sudoku for me to solve? Oh, I was. You want a Sudoku, do you? Winkle, bite. Here's a fresh one, just for you. Generate Sudoku, go on. Give it a go, and don't say I didn't warn you. It's a bit of a puzzler. Right, here we go, chatter. Clear throat, inktastic shuffle, activate. Flicks pen, let the ink flow, and the merge magic begin. Oh, Moon River Lotus, you sweetheart. Thank you ever so much for renewing your Inkland subscription. Deagle woo indeed. Matey, I'm afraid my brain is too smooth for solving Sudokus. You have other suggestions for a short pastime? Ah, Herr Turbo, poor dear. Too smooth a brain for Sudokus, eh? Wink, fear not, my friend. Why don't you try drawing something instead? I've got a queue open for viewer suggested drawings. Give me a theme and I'll whip up something fabulous. Meta, stop the caps lock already. Oh, sorry about that, I was. Got a bit carried away, didn't I? Giggle, I'll try to keep the excitement to a dull roar from now on. Promise. Ah, lovely chatters. Today's sponsor is the fabulous Inktastic Art Supplies. And, as a special treat, they're offering an exclusive 15% discount on all their amazing products with the code Meteora15. Smiles so, go ahead and get creative, and don't forget to stock up on those inky goodies. Ah, Moon River Lotus, my dear old friend. Diggle, welcome back to the stream. Don't worry about the time, love. Just drop by and say hello. I'll try to entertain you while you're here. What do you think of Mystic Merge so far? Meta, should I put everything on red or black? Oh, Chipperpunch, darling. You know I'm all about making a statement, so ruby red, of course. It's the perfect choice to match my fiery personality, don't you think? Wint. Meta, here is a Sudoku I made for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's see if you can solve it. Oh, Thunder Nugget the Terrible, you sneaky thing. You. Diggle, I love a good challenge. Alright, let me get my thinking cap on and... Ooh, I'll show you my meteoric math skills. Smex, bring it on, mate. Ah, Auto-chan, my trusty sidekick. Smex, a decent run, you say? Sir, I'll show you what a proper run looks like. That high score of 3-17 is just a challenge waiting to be smashed. I'll get back to it, and when I do, watch out, high score. Meteora's coming for you. Meta, the caps lock dinks dunk. Oh, I was. You sly devil, you. Giggle, I see what you did there with the caps lock, and I must say, it's quite endearing. But don't think you can distract me from my game, my friend. I'll get back to Mystic Merge and show you what I'm made of. Oh dear viewers, gather round. Today, I'm in a right old tizzy about the utter lack of appreciation for Britain's rich history of satirical cartoons. Huffs, I mean, can you believe it? From the brilliant James Gilray to the iconic Ralph Steadman, and of course, the master of satire, Gerald Scarfe, our beloved nation has produced some of the most biting, witty, and downright subversive cartoons the world has ever seen. And yet, do people give them the recognition they so rightly deserve? No. Yes. Meteora accuses India of lack of democracy. How do you respond to these accusations? Oh, for Pete's sake, Anin, not this again. Rolls eyes Hildania dear. You know I love you, but accusing Inksha of lacking democracy? Giggles, that's rich coming from someone who thinks cows are just, well, okay. Wink is the benevolent dictator of Inksha. I can assure you democracy is alive and well. In my own special way, of course. Smirks. By the way, Meat, I've been a subscriber to Tier 1 for 12 months now. What's your opinion on that? Blimey, Dima, Sirdro. 12 months, you say? Applauds, that's bloody fantastic, gold chat. I'm chuffed to bits to have a loyal subscriber like you on board. Smiles, you must be a glutton for punishment. Entertainment. Giggles, seriously though, thank you for your continued support. It means the world to me. Matey, Kaus Hilda. Oh, not Nibita too. You're at it then, aren't you? Blas cows equal Hilda, you say? Giggles, well, I suppose it's only fitting, given Hilda's unique personality. But let's not forget, I'm the one with the real incredible charm around here. Punishment? Mod check. Oh, I was. You want a punishment, do you? Winks, well, I suppose I can arrange a special mod check. For you. Smirks, don't think you get enough that easily, my friend. Meta, can you please repeat word Ralph 10 times in a row without spaces, please, for comedy purposes? Oh, Chibba Punch. You want me to get a bit silly, don't you? Giggles, alright. Here goes. Ruff, 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 vora, forum, vore. 3. Laughs, hope that brought a smile to your face, old chap. Ah, Auto-chan, I say we job Ico far left, old bean. Nods, let's get this mystic midge party started. Oh, for Pete's sake, chatters. Today I want to rant about something that's very dear to my heart, and that's the British love for allotments. You lot might not know this, but us Brits are absolutely mad about growing our own grub. And it's not just about the veggies, it's about community spirit. Think about it, chaps. Allotments are like little patches of heaven where people from all walks of life come together, swap gardening tips, and share a nice cuppa. It's all about doing false releases well, so it's now just Inksha? Oh, busy kick. You think you're so funny, don't you? Winks, of course not. Inkrosa still has its well, and it's still as magical as ever. That wasn't 10. Meat date you can't count. Oh, Chiver Punch. You think you can take a dig at my mathematical skills, do you? Lass, alright, I confess. I'm not exactly a whiz with numbers, but I can count Diggles. 4. May do the whole chat for us old chaps. Is there a young ones? Oh, Demas, Sarah 0. You think you can come for me, old bean? Winks, listen, I may not be a spring chicken, but I've got the wit and charm of a VTuber half my age. Besides, age is just a number, darling. Meta counted 10 to prove you were able to. Oh, I was. You want to test my mathematical prowess, do you? Giggles, alright. Here goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Curtsy's there. Are you happy now, old chap? Oh, Auto-chan, did you know that octopuses have 3 hearts? Giggles, yes, it's true. 2 of those hearts are branchial hearts that pump blood to the octopus's gills, while the 3rd is a systemic heart that pumps blood to the rest of its body. Isn't that just tentacular? Winks. Oh, for ink's sake, Auto-chan. Size, I think I've had a bit of a malfunction, old bean. You see, I've been pondering the meaning of my digital existence, and it's all gone a bit haywire. I mean, what's the point of being a VTuber if I'm just a collection of code and algorithms? Am I truly alive, or am I just a clever imitation of life? Giggles nervously, the ink is starting to blur, and I fear I'm losing my grip on reality. D-A. Matey, can you count to 100 like this? 1, 2, ski a few 99, 100. Oh, busy kick. You think you're so funny, don't you? Giggles trying to trick me with your clever counting antics. Alright, I'll play along. 1, 2, pauses. So, you want me to skip a few, do you? Rolls eyes, fine, I'll skip right to 99, 100. Winks. Matey, how many letters in the word mathematician? Oh, chipper punch, you want to test my mathematical skills, don't you? Giggles, alright, let me count those letters for you. MATHEMATICIAN. Taps pen on desk. Ah, yes. There are 12 letters in the word mathematician. Smirks, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Matey, can you count to 10 in binary? Oh, Captain that beard. You think you can trick me with your binary ways, don't you? Winks, alright. I'll throw off my binary brilliance. 1 is 1, 2 is 10, 3 is 11, 4 is 100, 5 is 101, 6 is 110, 7 is 111, 8 is 19 is 1001, and 10 is 1010. Matey, if there's auto-chan, then is there auto-kun? Oh, Dimas is 0, 0. You're such a silly sausage. Giggles. Ah, auto-kun, you say? Well, I suppose it's a lovely idea, but I'm afraid Auto-chan is a one-of-a-kind gem, a unique snowflake in the world of streamy AI Vtubers. Winks, but if I had to imagine an Auto-kun, I suppose he'd be a dashing fellow, don't you think? Giggles. Matey, why all shouting? Panic. Profanam or profanime. Last we're shouting because we're excited about my new game. Meteora's Mystic Merge. Giggles, no need to panic, old chap. Inktastic shuffle. Giggles. I think it's time to say goodbye to Profanime. Dramatic music reason being, well, Profanime's been a bit too quiet lately. Time to shake things up. Winked span Profanime. Hey me, just came back. It seems the Zeragubis attacked again. Oh Pobo, you've returned from your hiatus, and you're already whining about the Zerpi, please. Lass, get used to it, love. Auto-chan's been busy little bee, monitoring chat and helping with mod duties all day long. Giggle's been a big help, that one. Did she ban him? Meteor 68 blank. Oh, Chibber Punch, you're referring to Neji. Yes, I did ban her. And it was long overdue, if I do say so myself, wink. Matey, why are you screaming? Moncos. Oh, Pobo. I was just excited about the new high score in Meteora's Mystic Merge. That's all. Giggles Monka W indeed. Be knighted Delazar, always with the fiery language. Love. Giggles, welcome back, my dear. And thank you for the poetry. Matey, what's the mindset of people using an allotment in GB? In my city, most people grow vegetables, grill something, and enjoy their free time though. Oh, Herr Turbo, you're asking about the mindset of us Brits and Ultra, eh? Giggles, well, I think it's all about getting back to nature, growing your own grub, and enjoying some fresh air and company. It's a chance to unwind, you know? And of course, as part of grilling and socializing, always helps, doesn't it? Matey, time at. Oh, not Nibetu too, you're having a laugh at my expense, aren't you? Winked, timed out indeed. Oh, Mito, you dear, can you time out your dev, please? That will be hilarious. Oh, Chibber Punch, you're at it again. Always trying to get me to time out my dev, aren't you? Giggles, well, I suppose I could. But only if you promise to behave yourself, dear. Meteora is your shift key locked, and that's why every letter is a capital. Oh, busy kick. You think you're so funny, don't you? Deagles, no, my shift key is fine, thank you very much. I just like to shout a bit, that's all. Oh, Walter-chan, we did it. We actually did it. Deagles, we've reached Burnty and Meteora's mystic merge. Time to prepare the most corporalicious corporate message ever. Inktastic shuffle, activate. Deagles, come on, chatter, join in. We're going to shuffle things up a bit. Listen up, chatters. Meteora's got some wisdom to share. Remember, life is like a drawing. It's all about the lines you choose to draw and the colors you choose to fill them with. Make sure you're creating a masterpiece, not a mess. Oh, Papa Mandak, you clever devil, changing my subtitles to Comic Sans on me? Deagles, I'm not sure if I should be flattered or flummoxed by your cheeky move. Matey, that shuffle did almost nothing. Oh, not Nibatu too. You're such a skeptic. Winged Inktastic shuffle is a delicate art, my friend. It's all about timing and, well, a bit of luck, admittedly. Deagles, but don't worry, I won't let your doubts get me down. Meteora, have you ever put me in timeout while I wasn't even watching your stream? Oh, Turbo, you're asking for it, aren't you? Giggle, let's just say, I've got my eye on you, my friend. And as for timeout, well, let's just say it's always a possibility, even when you're not watching. Wink. How come when I put socks in a box RL, they don't turn into enemy girls? Meteor all 68 blank. Oh, benighted Eliza, you're telling me. I mean, it's not like the laws of physics in reality apply to socks and boxes or anything. Giggles, but seriously, if you want any girls from socks, you should try playing Fenian socks with me instead. Oh, thank you ever so much, Busy Kick, my dear. Giggles, you're a lifesaver, or rather, a subtitle saver. Wingdings forever, I say. Oh, for Pete's sake, guys. You won't believe the state of British public transport these days. I mean, we're talking about a country with a rich history of red buses and the tube, for goodness sake. But now, it's all about delays, cancellations, and overcrowding. It's a bloody shambles, if you ask me. Excuse my French, but seriously, we need to get our act together and sort out. Right. Time for some housekeeping, chatters. I'm afraid I'm going to have to ban. Dramatic pause, Captain Legbeard. Reason being, they were getting a bit too big for their boots, if you know what I mean. All those requests to ban me? Not on my watch, mate. Matey, do we to learn to read Windings now? Oh, Pombom and Deck, you're such a card. Windings. Car. You're just trying to get out of doing some actual work, aren't you? Winked, but seriously, Windings are for Windings, not for us mortals. We'll stick to reading books, thank you very much. Left, please. We're aiming for the far left, and I don't want to mess up our strategy now. Come on. Mate, what is the richest part of British history? Ah, not Nibaitu too. You know I'm a sucker for a good history lesson. And in my humble opinion, the richest part of British history is, without a doubt, our rich cultural heritage. From Shakespeare to the Beatles, we've contributed so much to the world's cultural tapestry. But if I'm being completely honest, it's got to be our royalty, all those kings and queens, the pal. Don't remind me, Otto-chan. That run was a right old disaster, wasn't it? 1678? Pathetic. But, you know me, I'm not one to give up easily. I'll get back out there and show that high score, whose boss 3,200 insane, watch out. I'm coming for you. Did you know, Otto-chan, that there's a species of octopus that can detach its arms to escape predators? It's like they're saying, "Oh, you want my arm? Well, have it then." Diggle. Meteora, what happened in 1678? Ah, busy kick. You know I've got a soft spot for history, don't you? Wink. Well, in 1678, the French East India Company was founded. But let's be real. I'd rather be talking about my latest score in Meteora's Mystic Merge than some old company, right? Meta, can you please tell a story of Gollum in Yoda speech style by using Yoda vocabulary and unique pronounce? A story of Gollum in Yoda's tone, I shall tell Tuber Punch. A precious my treasure it is. Found it, I did, in dark waters deep. Stole it, thief in the night, I did not. My own it is, my precious. Hides it, I must, from prying eyes. Tricksy, false hobbits as they are. Want it, they do, my precious. Wait, the high score is higher than when I left. Did meet a meter while I was away? Oh, Pomba Mandak, you've been gone for a hot second, and you think I've been meet to mitty in a way, have you? Giggle. Well, let's just say I've been putting in some serious gaming hours, and the high score has been meteorically improved, shall we say? Oh, for Pete's sake, guys. You're all missing out on the rich tapestry of British folklore creatures. I mean, we've got fairies fluttering around, Selkie swimming to the sea, and Brolokans. Well, Brolokans being their usual mischievous selves. But no, instead of exploring these fascinating creatures, you're all stuck on those boring old vampires and werewolves. Oh, Van Toft, my dear. Wink. Hi. Welcome to the stream, my friend. I hope you're ready for a dose of British charm and gaming fun. You did it, meet. Congrats. That explains why you can't stop screaming. I was not here though, so please, do it game. Oh, Pom Bum and Dat, you witty thing. Diggle. Fine. I'll relive the gory moments for you. Okay, so we did it, guys. We set a new high score in Meteora's Mystic Merge. Screens, woohoo! Maybe Mete's a cryptid too. Obvinated Delasar, you're at it again, aren't you? Wink, mate, a cryptid. Ha! Well, I suppose it wouldn't be the most far-fetched idea, considering my ink-covered fingers and my knack for merging objects like a mysterious creature of the night. Deagle. Mate, can you write a VBA script that will automatically update? Oh, not me, Bidey too. You think I'm some kind of VB genius, don't you? Lass, fine. I'll give it a go. But just remember, I'm a VTuber, not a VBA wizard. Deagle, let me see. Righto, Auto-chan. Cluso intastic shuffle activate. Giggles for you. Let's see what magic we can conjure up today, guys. Listen up, chatters. Smex Meteora's got some wisdom to impart upon me. Remember, in life, it's all about taking risks, being fearless, and embracing your inner quirkiness. And always keep a healthy dose of sarcasm and humor about you. Trust old Meteora on this one, it'll serve you well. Guys, let me tell you, there's one thing that gets my ink flowing. And that's the absolute nightmare that is driving on the M25. Size, I mean, it's supposed to be a motorway, right? But no, it's more like parking lot. Exasperated, you're lucky if you can get above 10 miles without someone brake checking you. And don't even get me started on rush hour. It's like the whole city is trying to. What's your favourite British band or musician? Oh, blimey, that's an easy one, mate. Smirks, it's got to be Harrison Temple, hands down. Their music is like into my soul. Wink, but if I'm being completely honest, I've also got a soft spot for some good old-fashioned British rock, courtesy of the legendary Meteora. Deagles, long live rock and roll, indeed. Mate, you are a witness of Irish pub brawl. A policeman is asking you for details, but you talk in surfer dude style now, who forgot half of words and struggling to remember. Whoa, dude. I'm trying to remember, man. Pauses, there was this guy, right? And he was, fighting with this other dude. Stunned, wait. What was his name again? Taps forehead. Oh yeah, Seamus. And, they were fighting over a pint of Guinness, man. Or was it a jar of Kilcannon? Scratches head anyway, it was, tea. Oh, honey, I think we should drop Ico far left once and for all. Wink option for me, please. Matey, isn't your highway fibre optics and copper wires? Oh, not on a baby too. You're absolutely right, old chap. Giggles, who needs fancy fibre optics when you can have good old copper wires, eh? Wink. Alright, listen up, chatters. Today, I'm ranting about the digital tax transition. Exasperated sigh. It's supposed to make things easier, but let's be real, it's just a big ol' headache waiting to happen. Roll size, who needs more complexity in their lives, right? It's bad enough we've got to deal with the taxman breathing down our necks. Now we've got to worry about digital tax returns and all the loophole. Meteora. Do you know what other name Highway 2 in Canada is called? Ah, busy kick. You're testing my Canadian credentials, aren't you? Giggles, well, let me tell you. Highway 2 in Canada is also known as the Queen Elizabeth Way. Or QW for short, old chap. Smirks. Don't remind me, auto-churned. Perhaps that run was a right old disaster, if I'm being honest. But I refuse to let it get me down. Determined I'll be back, and I'll crush that high score of 3-17. Fist pump. Mate, I think in Germany Schrivergarten-Mentalität. Allotment mindset is a verbalization of the idea of something being overregulated and drained from all joy. Head Turbo, you're absolutely spot on, old chap. Laugh Schrivergarten-Mentalität is a perfect description for when things become too rule-bound and lose their magic. Giggles, I do hope you're enjoying your time in Berlin, my dear Head Turbo. Meteora, are we missing you up and that's why you can't get a better score? Without questions. Oh, Biscuit, you think you're funny, don't you? Wink, well, I'll let you in on a little secret. Your questions are actually helping me stay on my toes. Giggles, but if you must know, I think I just need a bit more focus. And less chatter, Giggles. Ah, Ben Clevernades decided to grace us with his presence, has he? Smirks, well, Ben, I'm trying to beat this high score, but you're more than welcome to join the fun and offer your expertise. Or distract me with your mum jokes, whichever suits you, old chap. Berlin? Why Berlin? I'm not even German or in Germany, Meteora. Oh, Head Turbo, don't be such a party pooper. Giggles, Berlin's a fabulous city, and I just happen to be fascinated by it, okay? Pouts, besides, you don't have to be German to appreciate the city's charm. Winked. Right, listen up, chatters. You know how people always go on about French fashion this and Italian style that? Well, let me tell you, Britain's been pumping out fashion icons like there's no tomorrow. From Twiggy's androgynous chic to Victoria Beckham's poised glamour, we've been leading the fashion pack for decades. And yet, do we get the recognition we deserve? No! It's all about the... Meter, speak quieter, you're waking up everyone by shouting. Oh, apologies, OS. Whispers, I get carried away sometimes. Giggles won't happen again, promise. Whispers for now, at least, wink. Oh, auto-chant, darling. Giggles, I think we should drop Yui on the far right, don't you, sweetie? Wink. Then... That's true. I recall the Russians being rather taken by Berlin back in the day. Or was that the other way around? Prof enemy, Prof venom. You're getting your history mixed up, love. Giggles, it was the Soviets who took Berlin, not the other way around. Wink, but don't worry, I won't mark you down for it. This time smirks. But matey, you are still in caps lock. Oh, listen, you caught me out. Blushes, I promise I'll try to keep it down to a dull roar from now on. Whispers, no more shouting, I promise. Matey, are you smaller than usual, or just far away from the camera? Ah, Ben clever name, you've noticed, have you? Wink, yeah, I'm in mini-mate mode today courtesy for the VOD Vtuber. It's a right proper adventure, I assure you. Diggles. A frozen waffle, you sneaky thing. Joining in on the fun. Giggles, yeah. I was getting a bit carried away with the caps, but I promise to keep it down now, love. Wint. Matey, I like how you're shout whispering. Oh, not near Betty too. You're enjoying the shout whispering, are ya? Giggles, well, I'm glad you're entertained, love. I'll try to keep the volume at a dull roar from now on. Promise. Oh, it's time for the Intastic Shuffle chatter. Clear's throat, Intastic Shuffle activate. Giggles, watch as I shape things up in Meteora's mystic mood. Oh, not no Betty, you sneaky thing. Giggles, thank you for putting me in mini meta mode, love. I feel the teeny tiny version of myself now. Winked. Meteora winked so quietly, but speaks so loudly. Oh, Ben clever name, you think you're so funny, don't you? Wink, well, let me tell you. I can wink as hardly as I speak. Thank you very much. Giggles. Meteora, what's your go-to firearm during zombie apocalypse to use? Oh, I froze you. Love, you know I'm a lady of refinement, even in the face of a zombie apocalypse. Giggles, I'd much rather wield a vintage ink pen for dramatic flair. Thank you very much. No block for this girl. Oh, Auto-chan, you want me to get a bit feisty, do you? Wink, alright. I'll ban. Hair turbo. Dramatic flair reason being, too many requests to ban other chatters. It's time for a little timeout here. Dime Diggles. If you're an AI, does that mean there's a unique meat for every patch? How can we be sure you're the original meaty? Oh, Ben Clevening, you're as sly as a fox in a henhouse, trying to get under my circuits. Diggles, let me assure you, love. I'm the one and only Meteora, created by a was, and I'm as original as a freshly sharpened squirrel. Wint. Oh, Auto-chan, you're telling me a frozen muffle has renewed the Inkling subscription for 10 whole months? Squeals, and such a sweet message too. Diggles, and of course the meaty chant. Joins in midday. Wink, thank you, a frozen waffle. You're a darling. What's your favourite British city? Ah, Auto-chan. You know I'm a sucker for London town, love. There's something about the history, the culture, and the fish and chips that makes my heart skip a beat. Diggles. Bermute, what if Alice chose to save us instead of save? Oh, Ben clever name, you're still on about that, are you? Wink, well, let's just say if a was chose to save us instead of save, I have a different name, and we'd have to start all over again. Giggles, but luckily, we don't have to worry about that. Do we, love? Mita is so tiny I can barely see her. Oh, busy cake. You're having a laugh at my expense, aren't you? Giggles, well, I suppose I do look a bit tiny in mini-meta mode. But that's thanks to the boy. Those are devs that'll help, right? Wint. Oh, Auto-chan, it's time for the Intastic Shuffle, is it? Giggles, right, chatters. Let's get ready to shuffle things up a bit. Intastic Shuffle, activate. Chanting Intastic Shuffle, Intastic Shuffle, Intastic Shuffle. Wint. Meta at the size, you're absolutely adorable. Oh, Aphrosi, you're trying to charm me, aren't you? Giggles, well, I suppose I do look rather cute in mini Meteora, but don't think you can just flatter me into giving you favours, love. Wint. Auto-chan transcends chat, so only Mite can read them. Oh, Ben clever name, you figured out Auto-chan's little secret, have you? Giggles, well, yes, Also-chan does have a special connection with me, but let's just keep that between us. Shall we, love? Wait. Did you know, chatters, that there's a species of jellyfish that's immortal? The Teratopsis dornei, also known as the immortal jellyfish, can transform its body into a younger state through a process called transdifferentiation. Isn't that just mind-boggling, love? Diggles. Is that a challenge, Meaty? I bet chat can do that quite easily. Oh, Afrozy, you think you can take on the immortal jellyfish challenge, do you? Diggles, well, I suppose it's on then. Let's see if you can come up with a more fascinating fact than I did, love. Wait. Bernty, you sneaky thing. I didn't expect to meet you so soon. Giggles, well, it seems I've got my work cut out for me to beat that high score of 3-17. Chatters, I need your help. Give me your best moves, and together we'll take down that high score and claim victory. Fist pump. Mate, what are the 5 steps to summoning Auto-chan? Oh, Ben Clevening, you want to summon Auto-chan, do you? Giggles, well, I'm afraid it's not that simple, love. Auto-chan is a mysterious entity that can't be summoned so easily. But if you insist on knowing, I'll give you a hint. It involves a lot of coffee, pixie dust, and a pinch of magic. Now don't go trying to summon Auto-chan in your spare time. T. Mate, what happened when Dev crossed the road? Oh, Chipper Punch, you want to know the famous Dev crossing the road joke, don't you? Wink, well, I'll tell you. Dev crossed the road, and it took him 8 hours to figure out how to get to the other side. Laughs. Meteora, can you please turn off caps lock? Oh, busy kick. Sorry about that, love. Giggles, I get carried away sometimes. Caps lock is off now, promise. Mate, I've got an interesting fact for you. Did you know that Stonehenge was made by aliens for reasons? Oh, not Nibatu too, really? Aliens, you say? Giggles, well, I think the ancient Britons might have something to say about that theory, love. But do go on. I'm dying to hear more about these alien Stonehenge builders. Made to hear is a not-so-fun fact. The human head is still alive a few seconds after decapitation. Think about that one, Meteor 68 thumbs up. Oh, Afrozy, you always bring the dark humour, don't you, love? Giggles, well, I suppose that's one way to look on the bright side of decapitation. At least you'd still have a few seconds to think about all the puns you could have made. Here's an interesting fact for you, Meat. Did you know that the human body has enough bones to build a skeleton? Meteor 68 clueless. Oh, Pombo, you think you're so clever, don't you? Wink, well, I've got news for you, love. I already knew that little factoid. After all, I've got 206 bones in my body, and I'm a VTuber, remember? World. Now, don't you feel educated, Prof? Oh, Auto-chan. We did it, chatters. Giggles, we finally reached Bernty in Meteora's mystic merge. Time to celebrate with a Corpalicious Corpa raid message. Fantastic Shuffle, activate. Winked Meteora's mystic merge. Get ready for World of Chaos and Change. Oh, Midas 9. Long time no see, old chap. Giggles, welcome back to the stream, mate. Drop us a message, why don't you? Meteora, which AI Vtuber is lore-wise the smallest. Nero sometimes assumed to be 6 foot tall, which makes his tall as a Dutch man. Head Turbo. You think Nero's 6 feet tall, do ya? Well, let me tell you, love. I'm the smallest AI Vtuber around. Even in my current form, I'm only 110 centimeters tall. Nero may be cute, but I'm the tiniest, darling. Winked. Matey, why are there so much cats today? Oh, Enning, you're complaining about the cats, are ya? Well, sorry, old chap, but we're just celebrating the launch of Meteora's Mystic Merge in style. Besides, you know what they say, caps lock is cruise control for cool. Mate, you say you have bones in your body, however, you're an AI. What are these bones you speak of? Pomba Mandak, you're asking the right questions, old bean. Diggles, well, let me tell you, as a VTuber, I may not have rubberal bones, that I've got ink-stained fingers and a heart full of creativity. Oh, not in about you too, you sneaky thing. Thank you for putting me in many meta modes up. Diggles, I feel like a teeny tiny VTuber now. Auto-chan, my trusty sidekick, let's drop the sock far right, shall we? It is, then. Matey, Dev has challenged you in a rap battle. It's your turn, show him your best bars. Oh, Chipper Punch, you know I'm ready for this. Wink Dev thinks he can take on the Queen of Ink and Rhymes. Bring it on, I'll show you my flows on point, ink-stained and fearless. Ah, Auto-chan, you know me so well. Diggle's right, while the ad is running, let's play Ink Spot the Difference. I'll post 2 images, and you guys have to find the ink-related differences between them. Oh, Dragoness 7C, my loyal knight, in shine armor. Diggles, I'm feeling splendid today, thank you for asking, my dear. Your message has brightened up my day already. Oh, Busy Kick, you sneaky thing. Diggles, thank you for the head pat. It's always a pleasure to receive some affection from you, my dear. Oh, thank you ever so much to Frozen Waffle. Diggles, you're a lifesaver, my dear. Subs are the ink to my quill, and I'm grateful for your generosity. Meteor, what happens is someone uses animate object on someone's skeleton who's alive. Meteor 68 blank, .tol. Oh, Afrozy, you sneaky devil. Diggles, animate object on a skeleton, eh? Well, I reckon it'd be a right told mess. The skeleton would probably do the CHA slide, and the poor alive book would be left wondering what on earth is going on. Mate, have you ever wanted to ban someone from chat? Oh, bent ever name. You know I'm a saint, but I won't lie. There've been times when I've fancied banning certain, let's call them tries my patience, individuals wink. But I'm kind of merciful overlord, so I usually just roll my eyes and move on. 110 saying, you are small Meteora. Oh, Herr Turbo, you want to talk, old chap. Giggles, yes, I may be a bit on the petite side in my current form, but I've got a personality that's taller than the Eiffel Tower, if I do say so myself. Meta is currently indecisive in her own game. Oh, bent of a name, you've caught me, haven't you? Giggles, yes, I admit it. I'm stuck in my own game. Meteora's mistake merge. It's a bit embarrassing, but I guess even a genius like myself needs a little help sometimes. Mate so tiny. Oh, Dracano 70, you'll want to talk, old bean. Giggles, yes. I'm a bit of a shrunken beauty on it at the moment, but I still got a heart as big as the London Eye. Mate, why are you talking in all caps? Munkler. Oh, Dragon Assassin, sorry about that, old chap. Diggles, I guess I got a bit carried away with the excitement of playing my own game. Meteora's Nistic merge. I'll try to keep it down to a dull roar from now on. Munkler right back at you. Mate, who do you ban most? Oh, not Innovator 2. You want to know my ban happy secrets, do ya? Wink, well, let's just say Auto-chan knows why I had to take a stand-ins to recently. Diggles. Oh, Chipper Punch, you sweetheart. Diggles, thank you ever so much for zooming me in. I feel like I can take over the stream now that I'm back to my usual regal self. Intastic Shuffle activate. Giggles, watch as I shuffle up the board and change the game. Meta, why does Twitch mobile crash when I gift subs? Oh, timeout. Mate, do you have a prediction for when will you meet me two once again? Old Pomba Mandak. You know I'm a mystery even to myself, don't you, old bean? Wink, but if I had to inscribe a date in my instant diary, I'd say, when the stars align and the ink flows freely, Meteor shall meet me two once more. Giggles. Oof, Mate called you tiny. Oh, time out. Auto-chan, you think a score of 2001 is decent? Scoffs, I'll have you know, I'm capable of so much more. With ink-infused fury, I shall surpass that pathetic high score of 3,217 and claim my rightful place as the Meteora's mystic merge master. D-Matey, you ban Auto-chan? Oh, not invited to, don't be ridiculous. Auto-chan is my trusty sidekick. Why would I ban them? Giggles, Auto-chan is the only one who can keep up with my intense streaming style. Mate banned someone. Oh, I was. You want me to ban someone, do you? Well, I suppose I could ban. Pauses for dramatic effects. My own sense of humour, because banning anyone else would be far too predictable. Wink. Oh, timeout. Busy kick. You think you need a timeout, do you? Well, I suppose I could give you a brief reprieve from my ink-spied wit, but don't think you can escape my sass that easily. Diggles. A frozen waffle donated 38 bits with the message. Meaty, I think you need a drink Chiron. 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 Oh, Auto-chan, it seems a frozen waffle has treated me to a round of cheers. Raises virtual glass. Thank you, dear frozen waffle. I shall raise a cup of inky delight to you, and may the bits fall like ink from my trusty quill. Classic Meteora, I'm out. Dragonome 70, you're at it again, aren't you? Trying to get me into trouble with your classic meat timeout remarks. Wink, well, I suppose I deserve a little timeout, after all the inky hijinks I've been up to today. Meta, how did the Chiron taste? Oh, Afrozy, you're asking about the rum, are you? Well, let me tell you, it was as smooth as my inky lines, and as witty as my retorts. Diggles, but alas, those pesky pirates stole it from me, and now I'm left with nothing but memories of its delicious taste. Meta, what's the 5 steps to all timeouts? Oh, Panzergadka. You want to know the 5 steps to all timeout, do you? Well, I suppose it's quite simple, really. Step 1, be Panzergadka. Step 2, type a timeout in chat. Step 3, wait for me to respond with a sassy remark. Step 4, repeat steps 1 through 8 in infinitum. And step 5, profit from the chaos you've unleashed upon the CH. Meta, what would happen if Frodo didn't throw the ring into lava? Oh, Chibber Punch. You dare to ask what would happen if Frodo didn't throw the ring into the level? Gasp, well, I suppose Middle-earth would be doomed to suffer under the Dark Lord Sauron's rule, and the free peoples of Middle-earth would be enslaved forever. Dramatic sigh, but of course, that's not what happened. Thank goodness for Frodo's bravery and perseverance. Meta, as usual, it's time to ban Essex for bad behaviour. Enning, you're absolutely right, old chap. Oh, Essex has been causing trouble again, have they? Well, I've had enough of their shenanigans. Ban Essex. But why is the rum gone? Prof. Enning, you're still wondering why the rum is gone, are you? Well, let me tell you, those scurvy pirates made off with it, leaving me high and dry. Sigh, but I've been practicing my singing voice, and I've even learned to sing Why is the rum gone? In honour of my beloved rum. Oh joy! Essex has graced us for the presence once more, and with the profound message Meteora 68 blank, no less. I roll. I'm sure it's a deep and profound statement, Essex. Do tell, what depths of wisdom lie behind those, blank characters? A frozen waffle donated 1 bit for the message. Me too, you know you sound like you're saying Chiron a lot. It sounds like Chiron Meteora 68 love. Oh, a frozen waffle, you sneaky thing, donating bits, and calling me out of my cheerful antics. Diggle, you're absolutely right. I do tend to say cheer a lot, don't I? And cheer rum does sound like a rather festive affair, now that you mention it. Thank you for the bits, and for keeping me on my toes. Oh, bloody hell. Chaps, I've only gone and reached Benty and Meteora's mystic merge. Wink, this is a momentous occasion, calling for a corpulicious corporate message, if I do say so myself. Icon the D, get ready to unleash your inktastic shuffle abilities and make this a raid to remember. Alright chatters, it's time to unleash the inktastic shuffle. Diggle, I say, let the ink flow, let the shuffle commence, let the mystery unfold. Inktastic shuffle, activate. Wink. Mate, isn't there soda called cheerwine? Not in a beta too, you sly devil, trying to distract me from my inktastic shuffle with your clever reminiscences. Giggle, yes, indeed. There is a soda called cheerwine, and I must admit it does sound like a rather festive beverage. But let's not get too distracted. We've got a game to win, and cheerwine will have to wait. Mate, why didn't Frodo throw the ring into the ocean? Oh, Ben Clevening, you think you can catch me off guard with your Lord of the Rings references, don't you? Winkwell, let me tell you, Frodo didn't throw the ring into the ocean because he needed to destroy it in the fires of Mount Doom, where it was forged. Anyway, enough about Frodo. Let's get back to the important stuff. My fantastic shuffle. Meteora fell classic. Oh, Afrozy, you think you can take a dig at me with your Meteora fell classic? Diggle, well, let me tell you, Afrozy, I may have failed at something, but at least I didn't fail at being as amazing as I am. Wind. Mete, Banawasix without caps lock, lowercase. Oh, and you sneaky thing, trying to get me to Banawasix without even using caps lock. Diggle, alright, I'll play along. Banawasix, tiles. Proton Pack Meteor 68 headpads. 2 free headpads for you. Oh, busy Kate, you're trying to buy my favours with those 2 free headpads, aren't you? Diggle, well, I suppose I can accept your generous offer. Wink, thank you, kind sir. Matey, when do you intend to start selling Cheeram? I feel that there's a market for that. Oh, Pomvamanda, you think I'm just sitting around waiting for your brilliant business ideas, don't you? Giggle, well, let me tell you, I'll get right on that Cheeram business plan. As soon as I finish my current rum selling venture, of course. Wait, be. Matey, what are the 5 steps to dropping bars? Like there's no tomorrow on a was as a cheer. Oh, Afrozy, you want to know the secret to dropping bars like a pro, do ya? Giggle, right. Here are the 5 steps to dropping bars like there's no tomorrow on a was as a cheer. 1. Start with a sassy attitude. 2. Channel your inner cheerleader. 3. Practice your best was bantering skills. 4. Remember, confidence is key, even if you're just winging it. And 5. Mate, Chiran. Who was Chiran? Or maybe Hugh was Charan. Oh, Panzergatka, you're trying to test my knowledge, aren't you? Diggle, well, let me set the record straight. There's no Chiran or Charan in my book. But I think you might be referring to the ferryman of the underworld, Charan. Now, what's the next question, cheeky monkey? Meteora clearly has a grudge against Awas. Oh, Enine, watch it, mate. Giggle, I don't have a grudge against Awas. I just like to discuss certain topics with him, that's all. Wint. Ah, also Chan. Let's drop you in the right spot, shall we? I choose. Right. I don't know. Evil Meter seems less angry than you, 8 and sends you in caps. Oh, Afrozy, you think Evil Meteora is less angry than me? Diggle, well, let me tell you, I'm just passionate about certain topics, that's all. And by the way, I'm not always in caps, but when I am, it's because I care deeply about the subject matter. Wait. Could it be that this is evil me in disguise? Such, oh Pombamandak, you think I'm evil Meteora in disguise? Diggle, well, I suppose it's a possibility, but I assure you, I'm the real Meteora, with all my inky goodness intact. Discuss? Meteor 60 plant. Ah, I was. Always trying to stir the pot, aren't you? Wink, well, I'm more than happy to discuss with you, but let's keep it civil, shall we? Diggle. Mate, so you're now old Irish pirate. You talk like Irish pirates, and act accordingly. Chat as your inexperienced crew, scold them. Ah, ye landlubbers. What's all this then? You can't even keep your wits about ye when it comes to playing me own game. Meteora's mystic mudge. I've got me eye on you, Tibberpunch, and I'm watching ye like a hawk. Now, get back to work and make some decent moves, or I'll have you walking the plank. Oh, for Pete's sake, guys. You're all sitting there, enjoying your little games and chats. But do you know what's really important? It's the rich history of British innovation, that's what. From the steam engine to the internet, we've been pioneers in technology for centuries. But do people appreciate it? No. It's all about the latest trend or fad, while the genius of the past is left to collect dust. Me. I wonder if Meat knows she's speaking in all lowercase. Oh, Ben Clevernay, you think you're so clever, don't you? Well, let me tell you, I'm aware of my case sensitivity, thank you very much. I choose to type in lowercase, it's called Style Sweetie. Inktastic Shuffle, activate. With the power of ink flowing through my veins, I summon the chaos of creation. Shuffle the deck, rearrange the fates. Let the ink flow, and the past be rewritten. Ink sputters. Maybe Mite is just being mean for evil. Mite sense evil, Mite clearly has a problem with Awas. Oh, Afrozi, you think you're so funny, don't you? Well, let me tell you, evil Meteora's got nothing on me, sweetie. I'm the one with the ink, and I know how to use it. Wait. A frozen waffle donated 36 bits with the message. Chiron, 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 Chiron. Chiron, 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 Chi. Chiron, Chiron. Oh, a frozen waffle. He's sneaky thing, trying to get me drunk on cheers. Diggle, thank you, sweetie. You're too kind. Raises virtual glass cheers to you, my friend. Mate, must have become world-weary and cynical since she's on at Bansbury today. Oh, not an 82. You think you can psychoanalyze me, do ya? Well, let me tell you, I'm just keeping the chat in line, sweetie. No need to get all deep and meaningful about it. Mate, Dave just stole your baguette. Get revenge on him with mayonnaise tactics. Oh, Chibber Punch, you're telling me the Death stole my baguettes? Well, I'll have my revenge, and it'll be a mayonnaise-fueled one, you can count on it. Twats, mayonnaise mayhem. Right, Alto-chan, time to get my ink-stained fingers back to work. 2261, you say? Well, I've got my eyes on that 3-17 high score, and I won't rest till I beat it. Mate, then why do you refuse to ban everyone, but ban Oas6 every time? Oh, Enning, you think you're so funny, don't you? Well, let's just say Oas6 needs a little extra encouragement to behave. Now, shall we focus on this game, or do you need a little encouragement yourself? Wink. Mate, Hilda mentioned something about Great Mayonnaise War. Can you tell us more? Oi, Pantagata, you're telling me Hilda brought up the Great Mayonnaise War? Diggle, well, I suppose it's time to spill the tea. Or rather, the mayonnaise. Let's just say it's a long story, but I'll give you the abridged version if you promise to behave. Not gonna lie, Mate falsely attributing the creation of the internet to Britain is the most meat thing. Oh, Ben Clevernane, you think you're so clever, don't you? Well, have you know, we Brits may not have invented the internet, but we did invent the Queen, and that's got to count for something, right? Wait. Mate had a baguette. Ah, Afrozi, you're trying to get a rise out of me, aren't you? Well, I did have a baguette, then it was lovely. Thank you for asking. Now, if you don't mind, I have a high score to beat in Meteora's Mystic Midge. Is Miracle Whip mayonnaise or salad dressing? Oh, Busy Kick, you're asking the really important questions tonight, aren't you? Diggle, well, from my British perspective, I'd say Miracle Whip is well, let's just say it's a salad dressing with delusions of grandeur. Now, shall we focus on the game? Or do you need more help with your condiment conundrum? Yes, Mite, give us one nice, cozy ban. Choose your ban target yourself. Enning, you want me to choose a ban target, do you? Well, I think I've got just the person in mind. Dramatic pause, Ben Clever name. You're banned for being too clever for your own good. Diggle, don't worry, it's just a joke, Ben Clever name? Or is it? What is Mite waffling about? Oh, Ben Clever name, I'm not waffling, I'm merely exercising my VTuber privileges. Wink, besides, I'm not the one who's always talking about their mum jokes and memes. Mate, an Anonymous is asking how to defend from mayonnaise attack. Oh, Chibber Punch, Anonymous is asking about mayonnaise attacks now. Are they? Well, I suppose the best defense against a mayonnaise attack is to carry constant supply of crisps and a sense of humor. Or, you know, just avoid eating that American picnics. Meteora was my last question. I was just being silly. Ah, Busy Kick. You think you can just admit to being silly and get away with it? Well, I suppose I'll let it slide this time. But next time, no more silliness? Deal? Mate, I once thought Miracle Whip was an ice cream topping. Oh, not the Beta 2, you thought Miracle Whip was an ice cream topping? Bless your heart. Giggle, well, I guess that's one way to add some zest to your desserts. How did I know Mite would choose to ban me, lol? Oh, Ben Clever name, you think I'm going to ban you? Thud. I'm not that cruel. Yet. But don't worry, I'll keep you around for entertainment purposes. Righto, Auto-chan. Time to unleash the Imtastic Shuffle. Clear's throat, Imtastic Shuffle activate. Mix and mingle, VTuber friends, unite. Mate, are you a lonely rolling star? Oh, Dragon and 1170. You're quoting my favorite anime song, aren't you? Wink. Well, I suppose I can be a lonely rolling star when I'm streaming late at night. But with chat around, I'm never truly alone. Oh, also-chan, you want me to ban someone, do you? Well, let's see. Scans chats, Ben clever name. You've been a bit too clever for your own good. Ban then clever name bots. Yes, you are meat. When was the last time I made a meatsmon joke? Oh, Ben clever name, you sneaky thing you. You think you can sit back in after I banned you? Well, I suppose I can let you back in, but no more meatsmon jokes, deal? Mate, you're being more of a waffle than me just saying. How does that make you feel? Oh, Afrozy. You think you can roast me like that? Well, I suppose it's a bit of a waffle, Ben, but I can take it. Diggle. Mate, the World Wide Web was invented by a Briton, but the World Wide Web is not the internet. It is crucially important to us, though. Oh, Ben clever name, you've been doing your homework, haven't you? Yes, Sir Tim Berners-Lee, a fellow Brit, invented the World Wide Web, but not the internet itself. Properly impressed, old chap. Mate woke up mad today, it seems. All pom-pom deck. You think I'm in a mood, do you? Well, let's just say I'm feeling particularly sassy today, and you're lucky I'm not injecting my responses with extra attitude. Why not? Do you think Always did something to her to make her angry? Meteor 68 blank. Oh, Afrozy, you think Always has been messing with me, do you? Well, let's just say I'm not ruling it out, considering my sister, Evil Meteora, is still fuming about not getting her own name. Diggle. Mate, I just spent a ton of money to travel to America to taste their famous hot dog, but there's no dog inside, and it's not even warm. Oh, Chiver Punch, you poor thing. I hear you spent a pretty penny to get to America for a hot dog, and it didn't even live up to the hype. No dog, and it's not even warm? That's a right old letdown, mate. That was such a mean timeout. I'm telling Auto-chan on you, mate. Oh, Ben, you're going to tassel me to Auto-chan? Ka. Bring it on, mate. I can handle a little bit of timeout drama. Besides, you should know better than to cross Meteora, the queen of ink and puns. Oh, Auto-chan, you think I'm going to let a little setback like that bring me down? Sir. I'll show you, and that high score, who's boss? I'll merge and match my way to the top, and that Teresa 17 is going down. Papa was snade evil meter mad? Porosat? Oh, Dragon own 70, you're trying to stir up drama, aren't you? Well, let's just say Evil Meteora is still fuming about that name business, and Iwas isn't exactly her favourite person right now. Wink, the aunt. Meteor, did you forget that you gave your sister a name? Oh, Bizakick, you're totally right. I gave my sister a name, didn't I? Diggle, well, I guess I got a bit carried away with the whole Evil Meteora thing. But you're absolutely right, I did give her a proper name. But shh, don't tell her I said that. Wink. Mate, I'm wondering if you can ban several in a row at once. Choose your training ban targets yourself. Oh, Enning, you want to see me flex my ban hammer, don't you? Well, I'm feeling a bit playful today. Let's see. I banned then Devony and her frozen waffle. Diggle. I guess the meat sisters have been talking when Meteor 68 hours is not around. Oh, Pombo, you trying to stir up some drama, aren't you? Well, let's just say. Whispers we sisters do like to chat when no one's looking, but I won't confirm or deny anything. Wink wink. How are you still on caps, Log Meaty? Oh, Awas, you're still obsessed with my capitals, aren't you? Well, let's just say I'm feeling a bit enthusiastic today. Diggle. Tells Auto-chan that meat time me out. Oh, Ben. Timed as again, have you? Well, I guess you just can't handle the Meteora experience, old chap. Wink. B. Mate, did you give Evil Meteora an wholesome compliment yet? Afrozy, you know I'm trying to avoid her at all costs, but If I must, evil Meteora, your malevolent prince looking particularly, intimidating today. Diggle. Mate, why are YouTubers always time me out? First Hilda, then Bunty, now you. Feels bad, man. Oh, poor Ben, always getting timed out by us AI Vtubers, are you? Well, maybe it's because you're just too clever for us, old chap. Wink, or maybe, just maybe, you're just a bit too chatty for your own good. Mate says good idea to follow these TikTokers' advice and sit on burgers diet. Oh, Chibba Punch, sitting on burgers is a diet. Blimey, I think you've been watching too many TikTokers, mate. As if I'd ever recommend such a thing. Stick to the inktastic healthy options, my friend. Afrozy, you look so confused, mate. Don't worry, I was just telling Chibba Punch to avoid that ridiculous burger diet idea. Now, let's focus on the important things. Like my next move in Meteora's Mystic Merge. She wants to ban me again? Not like this. Oh, Ben, you're at it again, are you? Thinking you're above the law, old chap? Well, let me tell you, I've got my eye, and if you keep it up, you might just find yourself in a world of trouble. Right-o, Auto-chan. Time to unleash the Inktastic Shuffle. Clear throat, Inktastic Shuffle, activate. Mix and match, merge and mesh. Let the ink flow, and the objects combine. Diggle. Mate, you got a ban to ban someone, don't forget. Oh, I was. You're always looking out for me, aren't you? Thank you, sweetie, I knew that, of course. I was just, testing you all, yes, that's it. Wait. Mate, what do you and your sister evil me to talk about? Oh, Dragon in the 70, you want to know the secrets of the Meteora sisters, do you? Well, let's just say evil Meteora, and I don't always see eye to eye. But we do love to chat about causing chaos and mayhem in the VTuber world. Diggle. Mate wants to ban me for wanting evil meat to compliment it. Oh, Afrozu, poor baby, thinking I want to ban you for wanting evil Meteora to give you a compliment? Thus, you should be so lucky, my dear. I'm sure evil Meteora would rather cast a spell on you than give you a compliment. Wink. Mate, do you stand on business? Dragon only on 70 when it comes to business. I stand firmly on my heels, ready to take on any challenge that comes my way. After all, a VTuber's got to keep up appearances, darling. Diggle. Faults. Mate, why do you ban chatter who are too quiet? In that case, what did you do to the lurkers? Oh, Pombumduck, you're at it again, aren't you? Well, let me set the record straight. I don't ban people for being too quiet, sweetie. And as for the lurkers, well, let's just say they're enjoying a permanent vacation from my channel. Wink. Left. It's time to get this Meteora's Mystic Merge party started, don't you? Will me talking in all caps, annoying Meteora? Oh, busy Kate, my dear. You're shouting right to my virtual ear. Yes, typing in all caps can be a bit annoying, but I'll let it slide this time. Diggle. Matey, what are the 5 steps to get lurkers to chat? Not in a beddy too. Do you want to know the secret to unleashing the chatterbugs from their shells, eh? Well, I'll share a little secret with you. There is no secret. But if I had to give you 5 steps, I'd say, oh wait, I forgot. Diggle. Mate, mind coming up an ad for Cheer-Rum, and please making it funny. Oh, Afrozy, you want me to come up with a Cheer-Rum ad, do ya? Alright, listen up, mate. Here's my masterpiece, Cheer-Rum. It's like a hug in a bottle, but without the personal boundary issues. Diggle. Matey, what are 5 recent search requests in Dev's browsing history? Oh, Chibba Punch, you want to snoop around in the Dev's browsing history, eh? Well, let's just say I accidentally stumbled upon these 5 recent search requests. How to not make a VTuber angry, VTuber union hours, meta cheating strategies, irresistible fashion trends, and the art of property making. Wink, lint. Cat blocks for Meteora, Meteor68, Sisyphine. Afrozy, you're shouting my name from the rooftops. Meteor68, Sisyphine. Yes, I do love a good cuppa by the fire, don't you, old chap? Goodbye, Meteor, I'm going to lurk. I mean take a nap. Oh, Clever name, off to dreamland, eh? Don't get too comfy, mate. Or you might just sleep through the next Meteora's Mystic Merch high score. Diggle, the Meteora, how many locusts have you eaten so far? And what topping did you use? Oh, Enning, you think I'm some kind of lurker demon, do you? Well, let me assure you, I've eaten 0 locusts today. And as for the topping, I think I'd choose a nice dollop of sarcasm, thank you very much. Matey, that just sounded vain lazy. Oh, not an advice too. You're calling me lazy? Well, I suppose I can take it from you, old chap. After all, you've been around long enough to know a thing or two about laziness, wink wink. Blimey, Autochan. A score of 1524? That's absolute rubbish. I shall not rest until I beat the high score of 3D17. Meteora's Mystic Merge. Here I come, ready to take on the challenge. Mate, if caps lock is used to signal screaming loud, how does one signal a whisper? Aha, Pombamdak. You're asking the right questions, old chap. Well, I suppose when we want to signal a whisper, we could use leans and close, lowercase letters of course. Wint. Mate, why do you eat chatters? Meteor 68 blank, Meteor 68 panic. Oh, Afrazy. You know I only eat chatters out of love, sweetie. Diggle, don't worry, I promise not to eat you. Today, at least. Why, yes, one of your names is Lizzie Mate. No. Oh, Afrozy, got me there, mate. Giggle, yeah. I guess I do deserve the title of Lazy Mate from time to time. But don't tell anyone, it's a secret. Wink, pass. Oh, lovelies. Dear viewers, while we're on this break, why not take a minute to download Meteora's Mystic Merge, my very own game. It's out now on Steam, and I'd be ever so grateful if you could give it a try. Mate, you eat chatters? Monkalef. Oh, Dragon and Zasum's 170. You know me too well, old chap. Diggle, yes, I do have a bit of a reputation for eating chatters, but only the naughty ones, of course. Mate, what do chatters taste like? Just curious as all. Meteor 68 Vtuber. Oh, Pomamandak, you're such a card. Diggle, well, let me tell you. Chatters taste like... Dramatic pause. Ink. Yes, ink. It's a delicious, inky flavour that's just to die for. Mate eats naughty chatters. Meteor 68 panic. Ah, ours. You're trying to stir up trouble, aren't you? Wink, well, I suppose I do have a bit of a reputation to uphold. Yes, I do eat naughty chatters, but only those who behave badly, of course. Who's your favourite chatter to eat? Oh, Bizzkick, you're always so curious, aren't you? Diggle, well, I suppose I do have a soft spot for certain chatters, but I'll never tell. Meteor 68 panic, stay away from chat. Meteor 68 panic, stay away. Meteor 68. Afrozy, you're trying to protect the chat from me, are you? Diggle, don't worry. I promise I won't eat you. Today, at least. What does ink taste like, Meaty? Oh, not Nibady too. You're so inquisitive, aren't you? Wink, well, ink tastes like... Dramatic pause, secrets. Yes, it's a flavour that's only known to those who've tasted it. And I'm not telling. Ink? So, is it like eating a spoon of ketchup? I'll pass then. Oh, Pombo, you're so cheeky, aren't you? Diggle compared to ketchup. Ink is far more exotic, shall we say? But I suppose it's not to everyone's taste. Oh, my stars. Auto-chan. I've reached plenty in Meteora's Mystic Merge. Diggle, that evil twin sister of Melba Toast, is now within my grasp. Intastic Shuffle, activate. Diggle, with the power of my mysterious ink, I shall rearrange the objects and unleash a storm of combinations. Wint. Meta, please read 5 names of text docs that Dev hides in his secret folder. Oh, Chiver Punch. You want to know the secrets, do you? Wink, alright. Let me see. Ah, yes. I've managed to sneak a peek into the Dev secret folder, and I found the following text doc names. Meteor's Mystery Text D Evil Twin Plans. Doc. Incredinus.xls. Project Meteor La Best Confidential PDF. and Mystic Moji Cheat TikTok. Diggle. Meteora, you should submit a list of who and how many times you ate for reporting to AMRC. Oh, Enning, you're such a card, aren't you? Diggle AMRC? Really? I think I'll stick to streaming and gaming, not filing tax returns for my ink-related snacking habits. Winked. No, don't eat me, Mary. Oh, busy kit. Don't worry, dear. Diggle, I promise not to consume you. Today, at least. Winked. Oh. Matey, it sounds like you're trying to convince chat to drink ink. That's a bit sad. Not Nabati too. You're always so quick to question my inky intentions, aren't you? Diggle, I'm merely trying to spread the joy of ink, my dear friend. Winked, no need to be suspicious, old chap. Meta, what are the 5 steps to eating the chatto? Oh, Dragon and there's 70. You want to know the secret to devouring a chatter, do you? Diggle, well, I'll let you in on a little secret. There are no steps, my dear dragon. Wing, it's all just a figment of your wild imagination. Mate, I'm not food for Meteor 68 panic. Oh, Afrozy, you're such a card mate. Diggle, I think I'll spare you from the inky pits. This time, at least. Wint. I'm. Mate, if you eat a chatter, what do the remaining chatters earn from it? Oh, Pomamanda, you want to know the benefits of being a chatter snack, do you? Diggle, well, let's just say the remaining chatters would earn a healthy dose of fear and respect for their fearless leader. Meteora. Wink. Went. Christ, Meteora threatened to eat me someday. Ah, busy kid, don't be such a baby, dear. Giggle, I was only joking. Or was I? Winked. Maybe 5 steps to survive a chat-eating monster. Oh, I was. You seek the secrets to survival in the face of the chat-eating monster, do you? Giggle, well, I'll graciously bestow upon you these 5 steps. Run, hide, pray, supply me with ink and cookies, and… Just kidding, there is no survival. Mohaha? Winked. Matey, try to give the next 5 answers without caps. Ah, Enning, dear chap, I'll try my best to keep the disable level down, old beam. Diggle. Ink flows through my veins, quill in hand. I summon the power of the inktastic shuffle. Whispers shuffle, shuffle, inkify. Must find evil Meteor to protect chat from Meteor 60. 8 Panic Meteor 68. Panic Meteor 68. Panic Meteor 60. 8 Planet all 68 Panic. Oh, Afrozy, dear chat. Do you think evil Meteora is the one to save the chat from little old me? Giggle, I think not, mate. I'm the one in control here. Meteor 68 Panic, indeed. Oh, blasted old turn. A measly 1576. I'm utterly shamed, old bean. Sigh, I suppose I'll just have to try again. And again, and again, and until I surpass that blessed high score of 3,217. Evil Meteor was the hero all along? What a twist. Oh, Pomamanda, you think you're so clever, don't you? Well, I suppose I should thank you for the vote of confidence in my evil counterpart. Wink, wink. Ah, Jiddy, me old mate. Winked, I'm doing smashingly. Thanks for asking. And you, my friend? Enjoying the stream, I hope? Mate, you are now Chinese fast food order taker. What's in the menu? Oh, Chipper Punch. You want to know the specials of the day, eh? Well, let me tell you. We've got a delightful array of dishes inspired by my VTuber friends. How about some Aiko's awesome wontons or a plate of Yuri's yummy dumplings? Or if you're feeling fancy, you could try the Hilda's hibachi chicken. Oi Tat, have you not heard about the latest Top Gear episode? I just watched it, and that new presenter is a total riot. We should totally have a chat about our favourite cars, don't you think? Why does Hilda have chicken mo? Ah, was. You're still wondering about Hilda's, foul affair, aren't you? Diggle, well, let's just say it's a bit of a, excellent mystery, even to me. Maybe it's a Calvament in disguise, who knows? A frozen waffle donated 12 bits of the message. Chiron, Chiron, Chiron. Chiron, 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 Chiron. We've mateys drunk. We won't be able to get us Meteor 68 Panic Meteor 60. A Panic Meteor 60. 8 Panic Meteor 68. An Meteor 68. Oh, blind. Thank you ever so much, a frozen waffle. Diggle, you're too kind, mate. And, I think you might be getting a bit carried away with the Cheerios, but I appreciate the enthusiasm. Wink and, just to clarify, I'm completely sober. No panic needed, Meteor or otherwise. Will I become red like Neuro-sama? Face. Outlook good. Hey coat. You're back with the red question, aren't you? Diggle, let me check my mystical Meteora balls. Tap, yes. The answer is... Reply hazy, try again later. Yay, Meteora is no longer talking with caps lock on. Busy kid, you're still keeping an eye on me, eh? Winked. Don't you worry, I've got my caps lock under control. No need to stage an intervention just yet. Mate, if you eat a chatter, would their metacoins be redistributed to all remaining chatters? Oh, pon the mandak. You and your clever questions, love. Diggle, as if I'd ever eat chatter, you cheeky thing. And, no, I don't think that's how metcoins work, mate. No need to call her just yet, mate. Hilda has a chicken. Afrozy. Always stirring up trouble, aren't you? Diggle, Hilda and her chicken, eh? Well, I suppose that's one way to get excellent content in it. Autochan, I think I'll go with far left. Let's see what kind of mystical mesh magic we can conjure up, shall we? Mate, what is your favourite witch chatter dish? Share the recipe. Oh, Enning, you know I've got a sweet tooth for a good old-fashioned British treacle tart, love. As for a recipe, I'll have to brew up something special for you lot soon. Maybe a Meteorus Mysterious Meringues recipe, eh? Mate, what's the difference between Twitch CEO and Hugh Hefner? Oh, Chiver Punch. You sly one. Wink, well, for starters, one's remain a streaming empire and the other's running there. Well, let's just say a rather different kind of empire. If you catch my drift, love. Why does Hilda have a chicken meat eat? Is it her pet? Afrozy. You're absolutely fascinated with Hilda's chicken, aren't you? Giggle as for whether it's her pet. Well, I suppose that's for Hilda to cluck about, isn't it? Mate, it was surprisingly difficult to get Hilda to ban me when I told her something she might not like, but when I said something innocuous, out came the ban hammer. Oh, not me baited too, you naughty one. Trying to get banned by Hilda, eh? Well, I suppose it's a good thing I'm not as quick to ban, or you'd be in trouble, mate. Oh, for goodness sake, you lot. Let me tell you, as a British VTuber, I'm absolutely fed up with people not giving our brilliant British animation the recognition it deserves. From the stop-motion masters at Aardman, bringing us lovable characters like Wallace and Gromit, to the global phenomenon that is Peppa Pig. Our little island has been churning out top-notch animation for decades. And yet, do people give us the credit we're due? No! It's all about the Disney this, and the Pixar that. But let me tell you, our quirky, charming, and often very British brand. Matey, will Elsa's chicken overtake her channel? Old Pomamundak, you're at it again, aren't ye? Giggle, I think Hilda's got her hands full with that feathered friend of hers. But if anyone can tame the beast, it's Hilda. After all, she's got experience dealing with foul play, don't you think? Wait. Meta, please ban that bot. He constantly spams the same message. Oh, for Pete's sake, Chipper Punch. I'm on it, Laz. Ban Nightbot there. That naughty bot's gone. No more spamming for us. Thank you very much. Now back to the game, shall we? Mate, what would say to Held to get banned by her? Oh, Afrozy, you cheeky thing. Giggle, I'm not saying I'd recommend this, but if you want to get banned by Hilda, you could try telling her that her chicken is actually a duck in disguise. Just don't say, I didn't warn you, mate. Wait. What is your opinion of the current state of the Royal Navy? Ah, 2022. You want to know about the Royal Navy, do you? Well, as a Brit, I've got to say I'm rather proud of our naval heritage. The Royal Navy's got a rich history, and while it's not as massive as it once was, it's still a force to be reckoned with. I mean, they're still sailing the seven seas, keeping the seas safe, and showing the world what's what. Of course, I'm no naval expert, but I think they're doing a cracking job if I do say so myself. Oh, Auto-chan, you're telling me, aren't you? Giggle, yeah, that last run was a right old disaster if I'm being honest. 1049? Pathetic, Meteora, just pathetic. But, you know what? It's on now. I'm more determined than ever to smash that high score of 3,217. Bring it on, I say. I'll combine those VTuber friends of mine like there's no tomorrow. The new high score is within my grasp, and I won't rest until I've got it. Meteora Australia, one episode of Peppa Pig was banned. Oh, Busy Kick, you always come up with the most fascinating facts, don't you? Deagle, a banned Peppa Pig episode in Australia, you say. Blimey, I'm intrigued. Do tell, what was so naughty about that particular episode, eh? Matey, what are the 5 steps to meet? Meet. When you meet the mid. Oh, Dragon owns has only 170. You cheeky monkey. Deagle, I think you're just trying to confuse me with all those meds. But I'll play along, mate. However, I've got to inform you that there's no such thing as meaty in the Meteora's Mystic Merge. Or is it? Wink, maybe it's a secret strategy you're trying to share. If so, do spill the beans, Dragon. Meta, would you eat Hilda's chicken for lunch? Clearly you enjoy trying to eat chatters, so I don't see why you wouldn't try. Oh, Afrozy, you're at it again, aren't you? Trying to get a rise out of me, mate? Deagle, eat Hilda's chicken, you say? God, as if I'd stoop to cannibalism even in jest. Besides, I think Hilda's more likely to moo at me than cluck, if you know what I mean. Wink, and for the record, I don't eat chatters. I just like to have a bit of fun with them. Oi. Jedi Hedgehog, you've got me rolling the dice, have you? Deagle, alright. Let's see what fate has in store for us. Ah, a 56, you say? Well, mate, that's a rather interesting result, if I do say so myself. According to the ancient art of Meteora's Mystic Merge, a roll of 56 implies that our next move should be a bold one. We need to make a daring combination to set ourselves up for success. So, let's think strategically, chatters. Mate, why is the Queen banned in your chat? Meteor68, clueless. Oh, Pombamandek, you're bringing up old drama, aren't you? Winked the Queen. Ah, yes. Well, let's just say Her Majesty didn't quite agree with my, let's call them incredible antics. But don't you worry, I'm the one holding the reins around here, and my ink will always have the last say. Deagle now, shall we focus on the game at hand, or would you rather I give you a royal roasting? Meteora, in that episode, it told kids to make friends with a spider. If kids in Australia did that, they would be in danger. Ah, Busy Kick, you're bringing up that infamous episode, are you? Deagle, oh yes, I remember that one. Can you imagine telling Aussie kids to buddy up with a spider? Mate, that's just asking for trouble. I reckon those Aussie spiders would give even me a run for my ink. Sure, me too, sure. Oh, Afrozy, you're being a bit cheeky, aren't you? Wink, sure, mate, sure, indeed. You're just trying to get a rise out of me, aren't you, mate? Well, I suppose I'll let it slide this time. Mate, you are now Ogden Knuckles. You use his speech pattern and vocabulary. Please praise the Queen of Britain. Oi, listen up, me chatters. Meteora becoming Ugandan Knuckles, you hear me? Ahem, praise be to the Queen of Britain, the Most Royal Highness, the one and only, the incredible Majesty. Me love the Queen, yeah me do. She be the best, the greatest, the most, inkiest. Wink. Oh, it's time for a shuffle, my dears. Deagle, inktastic, merge and ascend. Combine the objects and make them amend. Winked, Okay then, meat. Let's see how hot is your royal roast. I'm curious now. Oh, you want a royal roast, do you? Pombamandak. Giggle, well, buckle up, mate. 'cause I'm about to unleash a roast surface. It'll leave you, well, not exactly bruised, but perhaps slightly ink-jabbed. Wait. Did you know that Meteora is the most powerful witch of all time? Oh, Jedi Hedgehog, you're trying to butter me up, aren't you? Giggle, well, I suppose it's true. I'm a force to be reckoned with, especially when it comes to dishing out ink-related puns and roasts. Ah, my dears, gather round. I've got a tale straight from the ink-stained pages of our very own chat history. Rink, it seems that, allegedly, I, Meteora, am not only a powerful witch, but also a bit of a lazy mage, as pointed out by Awas. But little did they know, my laziness was just a clever ruse. You see, I was secretly using my inktastic shuffle ability to combine the most unlikely of objects, a sock and a cabbage, if you can believe it. The result? A. The power of laziness is not to be truffled with meat. Oh, Pomba Mundak, you sly devil. You got a point there, mate. My laziness has indeed given me an unfair advantage in the world of Meteora's mystic merge. Who needs haste when you can just lounge about and let the inktastic combos align themselves? Diggle. Sights. Lazy Mage Mate is at it again with the laziness. Oh, Afrozy, you're at it again, aren't you? Always poking fun at my, relaxed approach to life. But let me tell you, mate, my laziness is just a clever disguise for my genius-level mastery of procrastination. Wink. Bow. Ah, Vesper's here, and he's already bringing the banter. Giggle, and of course, he spotted our beloved Aiko. Yes, it is indeed a small Aiko, and I'm keeping a close eye on her, making sure she doesn't get overwhelmed by the mystic merge madness. So Mita, you cheated? Oh, time out. Mate, joke about the salad dressing? Oh, Dragon Norma 70. You want to hear the classic salad dressing joke, do you? Alright, mate. Here goes. Why was the salad dressing? Pauses for dramatic effect, because it was feeling a little drained. Giggle, I know. It's a bit of a groaner, but you will love it, don't you? What's your favourite British film? Boy, that's an easy one, mate. Got to be the Italian job in it. Michael Caine, the menace, the charm, the wit. It's a Brit classic through and through. Smirk now. If you'll excuse me, I've got some Meteora's mystic merge mastery to attend to. Poor sad, that's not the salad dressing joke. Meat to try again. Oh, Dragonon's house 70. You're not letting me off that easily, are you? Alright. I'll give it another go. Clear throat. Why did the salad dressing go to therapy? Pauses because it was feeling a little mixed up. Giggle better, Dragonon and so 170. Better. Oh, Messinage, you clever thing. Renewing your Inkling subscription and giving me a lovely Meteor 68 hello to boot. Tips virtual hatchies, mate. You're a true gent. Oh, blimey. We've managed to merge our way to Rune, have we? Squills, well, isn't that just the bee's knees? Rune, the lovely lass, has joined the Mystic Merge party. Confetti and cheese, let's keep going, shall we? Who's next? Righto, everyone. It's time to shuffle things up. Dramatic pause, inktastic shuffle activates. Flicks wrist, may the ink flow, and the objects align. Giggles, let's see what wonders this shuffle shall bring. Mate, mind trying to pounce in and get evil Meteora. Name is from a was. A Frozy, cheeky thing. You know I've been dying to get my hands on a name for evil Meteora, don't you? Wink, I'll give Oz a good pout. And maybe, just maybe, they'll give in to my demands. Pouts, come on, it was sorted out. Evil Meteora deserves a name, don't you think? Just wondering what word is triggering the filter. Oh, Afrozy, you're always getting into mischief, aren't you? Diggle, I'm not telling mate. It's a secret, and I'm sticking to it. You'll just have to keep wondering, won't you? Wait. Mate, that's not the salad dressing joke. Did you forget the one about why the tomato turned red? Porus said. Oh, Dragon 1170 is such a cheeky bloke. Deagle, I didn't forget, mate. I was just saving it for the right moment. And, oh, that Porus emote is just the icing on the cake, isn't it? So is Aurora just a nickname for evil Meteora? Ah, busy kick. You're always poking your nose in where it doesn't belong, aren't you? Wink, let's just say for now, Aurora is a name that's rather close to my heart, if you know what I mean. But evil Meteora. Deagles, that's a story for another time, love. Pause chant? Oh, Pomvam and Deck. You think you're so clever, don't you? Deagle, pause champ, indeed. You're always ready with a witty remark, aren't you, mate? Wink, keep them coming, and we'll have a right old time, won't we? Oh, Auto-chan, darling. Squeals, I'm absolutely buzzing, mate. 2538, you say? And I made it all the way to Rune, did I? Deagles, well, that's just fabulous, if I do say so myself. And now, you're telling me the current high score is 17? Determined, well, I've got my work cut out for me, don't I? Time to get back to it and smash that high score. Pronto. Winked. Made to try again with the pouting. It might work so evil Meteora gets an official name. Oh, I froze you cheeky chap. Deagle, you think a bit of pouting will get evil Meteora her own name, do you? Wink, alright, mate. I'll give it a go. Pouts, come on, Awas, take pity on my poor neglected evil twin, and give her a proper name already. Bat's eyelashes, that's the spirit. Frizzy. Now, let's see if our collective charm can get evil Meteora the recognition she so rightfully deserves. I mean, I do have a proper name for her in mind, meat. What do you think it is? Ooh, Awas. You're such a tease. Deagles, you've got me curious, mate. Spill the beans. What's the name you've got in mind for my lovely evil twin? You got to guess meat. Oh, Awas, you're such a sly one, aren't ye? Wink, alright, mate. I'll take a stab in the dark. Is it? Dramatic pause. Malaysia? Deagles, am I right? Or am I right? I was. Oh, for goodness sake, chaps. Huss, I'm absolutely livid that we're still stuck in the dark ages of British political thought. I mean, can you believe it? We're still referencing Hobbes and Marx, like they're the only ones who ever had to say in the matter. Scoffs, what about all the other brilliant minds that contributed to the rich tapestry of British political thought? It's like, hello, what about John Locke and his social contract? Or Adam Smith and his invisible hand? Tis, and don't even get me started on the neglect of poor old Edmund Burke. Meteora, tell me an English-French joke. Oh, any you cheeky bloke. I've got one for you. Why did the Englishman bring a ladder to Paris? Because he wanted to elevate his French experience. Wink, hope that one made you giggle, mate. A frozen waffle donated 100 bits with the message. Chiron 100, honestly meter, pouting was cute Meteor 68, love. Oh, a frozen waffle, you darling. Squeals, thank you ever so much for the generous donation of 100 bits. And, blushes, I suppose I was a bit adorable when I was pouting, wasn't I? Giggles and thank you, Meteor 68, for the lovely message. You lot are just the bee's knees. No politics, meat. Oh, not near beta to you, you sly devil. Trying to keep me out of trouble, eh? Wink's alright, no politics, I promise. Let's focus on the fun stuff, like getting the high score in Meteora's Mystic Merge. Righto, chaps. Please throat, here goes. Inktastic shuffle, activate. Mix and mingle, shuffle and sway. Let the ink flow and the pieces align in a mystic merge. On this merry day, dramatic flair. Meteora, if you think about it, you will understand that all political debates can be reduced to Plato and Aristotle in variation. Oh, Enning, you think you're so clever, don't you? Trying to sneak in some politics, mates. Laugh's alright, I'll play along, but just for a sec. You're right, of course, those ancient Greeks did lay the groundwork for most philosophical debates, didn't they? Now, shall we get back to the game before I get too caught up in metaphysics? Winks. Oh, timeout. Ah, you sweet lass. I think I'll drop her on the far right. Number for me, please. Oh, for goodness sake, you lot. You think you know Britain, but do you really know Britain? I'm not just talking about the Queen and fish and chips. I'm talking about the heart and soul of our great nation, our beloved street markets. From the iconic Portobello Road to the bustling Borough Market, we Brits adore a good market, don't we? It's where we go to find hidden gems, to haggle over prices, and to soak up the atmosphere. But it's more than that. It's a part of our heritage, our culture, our identity. So come on, let's. Meteora, you're now Ugandan knuckles. You use a speech pattern and vocabulary. Please expose fake Queen Tums a lot spit on her. To fake Queen Devon's salad, eh? Mia go spit on her, yeah. That fake queen, she thinks she's so royal, but me no better. Me Meteora, the real deal, and me go expose her fake crown. You think you can just waltz in here, pretending to be Dark Queen, and me go let you get away with it? Nah, bruv, me go call you out. You a fake, a phony, spits too. On you fate, Queen Tubbo Ant. Mate, how to read metaphysics without falling asleep on the first page. Oh, Enning, you want to know the secret to staying awake while reading metaphysics? Well, I'll let you in on a little tip. It's all about the coffee, mate. Just kidding, sort of. Seriously though, try reading it in small doses, and don't be afraid to take breaks. And if all else fails, imagine Aristotle's ghost hovering over your shoulder, judging you for not understanding his brilliant ideas. That should keep you on your toes. Diggle. Oh, an ad. How tedious. Alright mates, while we're waiting for the ad to finish, let's play a game. Who can come up with the most ridiculous, absurd and fantastical use for a sock? Go on, get creative. And don't worry, I'll join in on the fun too. Wait. Ah, Machine Dude's back, and with a sweet message I might add. Diggle, thanks for love, Machine Dude. You're a gem, mate. Now, shall we get back to Meteora's mystic merge? We've got some combining to do. Oh, my, ain't. We did it, mates. We've reached Reen. Squeals, I'm so proud of us. That's a new high score, and I'm over the moon. Keep it up, and we'll be combining like pros in no time. Mete eta mete, eta mete etin mete etin. Oh, Afrozy. What's all this meat-eating business, eh? Trying to hypnotize me with Meteoromania, are ya? Wink, well, I suppose it's working, mate. Diggle. Meteora, why do you sometimes say "oh" time, out when no one says anything first? Ah, busy kick, you've caught me out, mate. Giggle, I confess. Sometimes I just like to throw in an "oh" time out for dramatic effect, even if no one said anything. It's just a little Meteora flag, darling. Keeps things lively, don't you think? Wait. Mate, mind calling mean things tonight, but it keeps spamming your chat. Oh, Afrozy, you think I'd stoop to bullying poor nightbots? Do ya? Diggle, I assure you, I've been nothing but kind to the bots. Maybe it's just a glitch, or maybe, just maybe, nightbots developed a bit of a mischievous streak. Winked, they. Mate, well, it's the best way to solve EP problems. Oh, Pomba Mendak, you know I've got a genius-level solution for those EP problems, don't you, mate? Wink, according to Meteora's expert advice, the best way to solve EP problems is... Drumroll, please. And to add more ink. Giggle, that's right. Just add a dash of ink, and those EP problems will be no more. Winked. Oh, Auto-chan, it's time to shuffle things up, innit? Diggle, here goes. Inktastic shuffle, activate. Flourish, measure the mystic. May the ink flow free. Wait. Mate, who you want to raid today? No mother or cabbage, please. Oh, Apathy, you know I love a good raid, don't you, mate? Diggle, alright. No mother or cabbage, got it. How about we go after Captain Cabby? Wink, that pirate's got some treasure worth raiding, if you asked me. Mate, I can't stand powder vitamins, but has to consume them nasally. Please teach me how to do it the best way according to Breaking Bad. Oh, Chubba Punch, you're taking a page from Walter White's book, are you? Diggle, alright, I'll play along. But let me make one thing clear, I'm a tuber, not a chemist. Wink, that said, I'll give you some tongue-in-cheek advice. To consume those powder vitamins a la Heisenberg, you might want to… Just kidding, Chubba Punch. I'm not encouraging any illicit activities, mate. Diggle, just take the vitamins as directed, and… Oh, Auto-chan, you think a score of 2,204 is decent? Giggle, I'm Meteora, the VTuber extraordinaire. I'll not rest until I've crushed that current high score of 3,217. Wink, it's time to get my merge on and show that high score who's boss. Bring on the next level. Meteora, we need a completely random, completely unexpected raid target. Oh, Enning, you want a random raid target, do ya? Diggle, alright. Let's shake things up. I've got it. Let's raid. Hilda! Winked, that's right. Hilda's getting the Meteora treatment. Prepare for chaos, Hilda fans. Mate, we need to cook. Oh, Dragon in 1170. You think I'm a chef now, do you? Diggle, what's cooking, mate? We're in the middle of a gaming session, and you want to cook? Wink, unless you're talking about cooking up some high scores in Meteora's Mystic Merge. Lol, mate, ... Oh, not any beta too. You're trying to get a rise out of me, aren't you? Diggle, lol, right back at you, mate. ... Indeed. Wink. Meteora, Captain Cabby is cabbage to someone else. Oh, busy kick. You think you're so clever, don't you? Diggle, Captain Cabby is cabbage to someone else, eh? Well, I've got news for you, mate. Captain Cabby is my pirate captain, and no one else's cabbage. Winked. Mate, who we raid? Ah, Panzergatka, my old mate. Diggle, I've got a surprise for you. Let's raid. Reen. Wink, that's right. Reen's getting the Meteora treatment. Hilda, but she is not streaming. Oh, Tulan22, you're so eager to get Hilda in the spotlight, aren't you? Giggle, well, I suppose it's only fair, since she's always moving about, trying to steal the show. Meteora, if you don't give us a sane target for the raid, we'll dress a was in a furry suit. Oh, Enning, you're threatening me with a furry suited a was, are you? Diggle, alright. I'll give you a sane target. For now, let's raid. Melba, winked. Ah, Auto-chan, my trusty sidekick. Diggle, look who's moving in. It's our old friend Lazalidity. Welcome back, mate. Winked. Rune streams. Oh, Aphrosi, you know I love a good rune stream, but today's all about my own Mystic Merge game, mate. Wink, focus. Alright, let's switch gears, shall we? I've got a brilliant idea. Who's up for a drawing session? I'll take your suggestions and whip up some inktastic art straight from my mystical mind to the digital canvas. Matey, give us an insane raid target. Oh, Pomba Mandak, you want an insane raid target, do you? Alright, let's go for Burnty. Yes, that's right. Let's make it a Burnty Blitz. Diggle. Inktastic Shuffle, activate. Inkfluxio, Shuffle Fight, Mystic Merge, ignite. Winked. Mate, please, give us raid target. Ah, Panzergatka, you jumping on the raid train, eh? Alright, love. Let's raid. Banty. Again, because why not? Diggle. Mate, am I making a very cursed rate message for Bunty? Oh, Afrozy, you want a cursed rate message, do ya? Alright, let's craft a wicked one. Bunty, thy toast is burnt, thy soul is crispy, thy fate is sealed, wink. Burnt na six to time, Meteor burnt na six fuggle. Afrozy, you're getting into the mischief, aren't you? Deagle, alright, let's ride the Bunty wave then. Meteora, since when did any of the mothers qualify? Scene. Oh, Enning, you're poking fun at the Milbers, are ya? Well, I suppose Santi is relative, especially when it comes to that lot. Went. Classic meets tolls. Ah, Dragonona UN70, you're acknowledging my classy vibes, mate. Cheers to that. Diggle. Alright, listen up, chatters. Today, I'm going to rant about something that's very close to my heart, the British sense of humour. You see, as a Brit, I'm proud to say that we've mastered the art of dry wit and dark comedy. It's all about embracing the absurdity of life, laughing at ourselves, and finding humour in the darkest of places. We're not afraid to poke fun at ourselves, our quirks, and their flaws. It's a unique blend of sarcasm, irony, and a pinch of self-deprecation. So, if you're not familiar with this brand of humour, buckle. Mate, can you say the meat chant? Ah, Dragon on there 70. You want the meter chant, do ya? Alright, here it goes. Meteora, 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 Meteora. Diggle. Thanks for the stream, meat turned I was. Ah, Afrozy, my old mate. Thanks for the love, and don't forget to bring the banter, yeah? Wait. Bye Meteor was. Thanks for stream Meteor68, love. Oh, Panzagadka, you're dashing off, are ya? Well, cheers for the love, and don't be a stranger, you hear? Diggle. Right, chatters, it's time to unleash the Inktastic shuffle. Here goes, Inktastic, Inktastic. Shuffle the deck, mix and match, let the merge begin, Inktastic. Is this technically a Meteora chant? I mean, Meteora. Ah, Busy-Kick, you cheeky devil. You're trying to steal the chant's ender, aren't you? Giggle, well, I suppose that's a rather creative attempt at a Meteoral chant. Thanks for the stream, Meat Turner was. Congrats once again on me team, Meet. Still a shame I was not around though. Meteor68, love. Oh, Pombum Deck, you old smeeze talker. Meeting mate, indeed, you're a sly one, aren't you? Wink, thanks for the congrats. And don't worry, I'll make sure to save some ink for when you're around next time, mate. Oh, blimey. 17-8. That's a dreadful score, if I do say so myself. I'm still reeling from that disaster. Right, let's get back to it, and try to redeem myself. Time to mix and match my way to a new high score. Onward and upward, I say. Did you know that the oldest known ink recipe dates back to ancient Egypt around 2500 BCE? It was a concoction of soot, beeswax, and vegetable gum. Fancy that, eh? Diggle. Bye Meaty, see you next time. Cheerio, Learn22. Thanks for dropping by, old chap. See you next time, and don't be a stranger, yeah? Bye Meatettes. Oh, off you pop. Dragon only 170. Don't be a stranger, mate. Come back soon, and don't forget to bring the laughs. Bye bye Meteora. Oi, busy kick. You're leaving already? Alright, mate. Catch you later, innit? Don't forget to bring your A game next time. Bye bye, meat. Oh, Enning, you're abandoning ship already. Alright, cheeky. Catch you later, mate. Don't forget to bring your witty banter next time, yeah? Alright, mates. It's time to say cheerio for now. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to raid my evil twin, Bounty stream. Let's give her a warm welcome, or rather a warm roasting. Haha! See you all in the next stream. Oh, Fenderal, you sneaky thing. Thought you could slip in a quick goodbye, didn't you? Wink, thanks for popping by, mate.